Hey everybody, welcome back. We're back. Platformania. We're doing the platforming. This
It's round two.
it's round two. Yeah. So I've
Calling for
peed.
that 120.
I've I went bathroom. I've refilled my water. We've got purple coins. We're gonna be doing that. So yeah, let's go and oh, and get our 5 free lives from Mr. Toad because I'm in a far away place. I'm all right because you're coming to rescue me. Even though I just did that, and if I could mail stuff to you, if Bowser's willing to let me mail one-ups to Mario, he's just whatever. We're gonna purple coin now. I went to part of the reason why I went and did Bowser early is because if we didn't do Bowser early, all we would be doing after Bowser was just purple coins, and then doing the same Bowser level again. And nobody wants to see that. So purple coins.
That is dumb. You have to do the Bowser level twice.
Yeah. You have to do the Bowser level twice to unlock Luigi. I think. I think, just to end off the stream with something, just to end off the stream to, I don't think it would be considered a 100% run without unlocking
Without fighting it again.
without
Yeah.
fighting Bowser again, so we will be doing it. But yeah, purple coins, everybody's favorite. Everybody loves purple coins. They're the best part of the playthrough, and that's nobody has said that ever. Oh god. I mean, I don't mind purple coins most of the time. It's just those, 2 or 3 levels that really, really aggravate me with purple coins, and it's just like, oh boy. Like, I think the worst thing that happened when I was playing when I was playing Mario Galaxy 2, is this, you get partway through the game, you're having a grand old time, and then suddenly, 2 worlds in, you see purple coins, and you're like, oh no. Not again. That was the first thing I remember doing when I saw purple coins in Mario Galaxy 2. Was just like, oh god damn it, you again. They didn't even. Not that honestly, I don't see why they had to hold back on the purple coins, or even make you fight Bowser before you got them. I think personally, I would have rather that they purple coins were unlocked in a different way rather than by fighting Bowser, so that you could get them without having to beat the final level twice. But yeah, it's just I don't know. They're purple. They're purple coins. Okay. I think that all we have to do though is I think we've already gotten. We've already gotten most of them. We've gotten 80, but...
Also, we got a new donation.
Oh, cool. Could you read that out for me, please?
$5 from the chief. I'm going to be broke, and it's all your. I'm going to be broke, and it's all your fault. Ted, you really need to take breaks while you can. I'll donate $50 if Ted gets Luigi's purple coins on his first try, and $175 if he can get through Dreadnought purple coins and Melty Molten Daredevil. Not 3 for each one. They have to both be beaten in 3 tries. Although they'll have to wait for later on in the week. So we're also doing Luigi.
Okay, so hold on. If I do... Okay, so he'll donate a certain amount of money if I can do Luigi's Toy Time purple coins on my first try.
He'll donate $50 if you do Luigi's purple coins on the first try.
That's
and
Toy
he says
Time,
he'll do $175. Yeah, he'll do $175 if you do the Dreadnought purple coins and the Melty Molten Daredevil.
He said within 3 lives between the 2 of them.
2 tries.
So I only get
each
one.
Be beaten in 3 tries.
Okay, so all right. I don't remember the Daredevil for Multi Molten actually at all, so I don't remember how hard that is.
It's the one where you have to. It's the one where you have to beat the first level in one. You have to beat the first mission of Melty Molten in 1 hit point.
Oh, I can do that. That's not hard. Okay, yeah.
So and then he also says, so we're also doing. He says, so we're also doing Luigi 100%. Got to get that final Galaxy level.
No. I said it's
Any chance we could get a schedule of what the and he says, any chance we could get a schedule of what the upcoming playthroughs will be for Brain Scratch?
You can off undercharityroom.com.
No, for Brain Scratch.
I'm a Brain Scratch.
Yeah. I don't think I'll get in trouble for saying this, and even if I did, Ryan's probably asleep and he can't stop me. We're starting Shovel Knight tomorrow. So hopefully you can look forward to that. Shovel Knight will be running for 2 weeks, and then after that, I don't think we even know what we're doing. So
what's the game going on at? Oh yeah, Crash.
Crash ended today. So Shovel Knight starts tomorrow.
Isn't it gonna be Crash 2? Aren't you guys gonna be doing Crash 2 at the same time?
No, we're not. We don't want to overload people with Crash because I'm sure everybody and their mother's doing a Crash playthrough. So we are going to be doing. I don't care about your queen, man.
That's fair.
We're doing Crash. Crash 2, I believe. Ryan has to record. Because Lewis, they're like I don't remember who has to record what.
Yeah, John's doing 3 and Ryan's doing 2.
Yeah, because Ryan did 1. Yeah, Ryan did 1 and John did 2 and Lewis did 3. I remember.
I thought Lewis did 1.
Lewis did 1 for Crash for the Insane version. But
yeah, that's what I mean. Talking about the Insane version.
Yeah, but when we were originally doing them, John did 3 and John did 2 and Ryan did 3. If I remember correctly. So
also then the chief ends with "Keep up the great run."
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I will try. Okay. Game, you can do. Oh yeah, I forgot to show off. Yeah, there's an M over here, and also a 1-up if you care. Now I need to. So I got to I think like 102 lives or whatever before the game reset them. So we will have to add all that up and see how many lives I got over the course of the entire game. I forget how you're supposed to even get to Luigi. You have to, like, get over to the other side. But I don't... Oh, wait, no, I remember. This is, like, one of the only ones where you actually have to look for him. You have to go up to the top over here, and there's, like, a pipe or a vine that takes you over. Okay, hold on. This might take me a bit because I'm dumb. So get out of here.
I always forget exactly what you're supposed to do for the, like, it's when you figure it out, it's really easy, but it's like
Oh, yep, here we go. I found it. You have to wall jump up here. Okay, there we go. We're doing fine. Because there's a warp pipe. I remember there's a warp pipe over here. It takes you to the left of this stage because you can't get up there normally when you're playing this version of the level because you need to have the vines there. Okay. Boop. Oh wait, no, this is just a bonus room. There's nothing in here.
No, you have to go where the bee. You have to go like where the bee is, and then go to the left, and then you come out on the other side, and that's where Luigi is.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Well, I'm in the bonus room, so I'm gonna get star bits. There we go. Cool. Yeah. So yeah, you have to get B Mario and then fly over to the left. I'm pretty sure is what you have to do. Okay. Yeah. I think that was my idea to start, but I screwed up because I'm bad. Okay. Ow. Go away. So where was I? Yeah, so... Can you reach over there just by flying, though?
I forget. I know there's, like, one way where you, like, go towards where the queen bee is, and then you take another...
That's our queen's castle. Like, you can go... I don't think you can go left once you go through this area that heads to the queen. Ow. Because, first off, I get hit, which is bad. Yeah, this just leads to the further on the level. You can't get to Luigi from over here.
Yeah, then...
Yeah, so we definitely do have to stay in this first room in order to get to Luigi. Is chat yelling at us how we're supposed to do this?
No, they're just talking about Persona 5.
Oh, chat, you're useless. Chat, why do you do this to me?
It's up the hill where you tried to go before. That's what they said.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, no, you kill the piranha plant, and there's a vine. That's what I was thinking of.
Nah, I don't need it. I don't need it. I flew over there myself. I've got the skills.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to kill the piranha plant, and then there's supposed to be a vine that comes up.
Yeah, I don't need your piranha plants. I can fly with my terrible bee. Well, no, the bee suit's not terrible, but
with the power of tapping A.
With the power of Silver the Hedgehog, you can get up there.
It's it's like Omega.
Isn't Silver you can do the mashing trick too?
But Silver's only like for a limit. Oh yeah, it's like Silver because it's a limited amount of time. But with Omega, Omega has an infinite amount of time.
Effectively infinite as long as you're mashing fast enough, right?
Yeah.
This is like you see, if Luigi were more common and you actually did have to explore the levels like this in order to find him, then it would be cool. But they do it like 3 times and then never again. So I don't know why they bothered, kinda.
And it's only for 3 early level. It's like the first 3 levels in the game.
Yeah. How are we gonna get you down? oh yeah, we literally have to jump on them. Okay. I hit because of that big scary bug that was pathetic.
Small.
Oh boy. There we go. Okay. So yeah, grab that power star and let's god, Luigi. You're a fuck up. You're a massive fuck up. Okay. So I think that it's like every level, every time you clear a star, the comets shift. There's like 2 kind of like cycles that the comets are on. So I believe if we go back into the screen right now, we should have Honey Hive purple coins. This is probably one of the more tedious purple coin ones because it's the find 100 over a course of an area once. And my water bottle's leaking. I should fix that. So yeah, this one is usually one of the ones that takes a little bit longer, so hopefully I don't... Stop that! Water! Why are you leaking so much? This water bottle never leaked for me before. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Okay. So... yeah, I'm not gonna miss this coin over here, which was probably like the one coin that I missed 1,000 times when I was playing this game.
Oh god.
The one hidden like right at the start of the level. There's like 12 1 coins in the freeze flame purple coins though. So that's probably the purple coins I am looking forward to the least. There's a way to jump up here, but I don't know how it works, so I'm not gonna bother. I'll just slide down to get the rest of them later. Okay. Purple coins, right? Everybody's favorite. You know, technically, purple coins are being brought back for Mario Odyssey. Isn't that great, everybody? Aren't you looking forward to...
they're less shit. They're less shit. See.
Well, they're just as hidden in that game, as far as I can tell. It's just you don't have to find specifically 100 of them. They're just the specific coins for that level.
Yeah, they're basically like currency.
Yeah, well, the normal coins are currency too, but I'm betting you you need to get all of them in order to unlock all the outfits, though.
Oh, obviously.
Yeah. Gonna get the coins. Oh, that's another song that I think got better in Galaxy 2 is the Honey Hive theme. They added more instruments to it, and it's there's more. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna try to be as thorough as possible, and even with that, I'm going to miss a really stupid one. I can guarantee you now. Whoosh! Okay, okay, so I think we've gotten basically all the ones we... Oh wait, no we haven't, because there's coins over... Wait, why is there a warp pipe over here? You see, this is where it starts. I'm gonna get really distracted by mundane things and then and then miss all the coins that I'm like, okay, nope, I'm gonna get those coins, Ooh, shiny. I already got those coins, right? No, I didn't. Okay. Is there a purple coin hidden at the bottom of these? Actually, there was, because my counter went up. Cool. Okay, that was not a waste of time. Getting purple coins. Love those purple coins. Getting... Not dying. Oh yeah, if you die in these purple coin stages, which I have done before, you have to get them all. You have to get them all over again, every single one. So don't die. I think that's mostly just because it's running by. It's technically a comet, and in all comet stages, there's no checkpoints. So yeah, okay. No, actually, it was good that I went here first, because I would not have remembered to go over here if I didn't do that. So, okay. Wait, no, that's a slide, so we'll have to come back down there later. Alright, now I will fall off the ledge. Wonderful. I think the thing that's probably best to do now is to go up the vine, so that I can get the... If I do this right, I think that I'll get the coins at the end of the slide last. And then it'll be something resembling consistency. Cool. Alright. Yeah, the one thing about Galaxy is that in the stages where you do have free camera control, it's usually not very good. So,
because it's very like you only move it like certain directions with the D-pad.
It's like going back to an N64 game. Actually, is the best way to describe it. Like having to go back to using the C buttons when you've already had tons of games with the C stick. You know, it's like, why do I have to go back to pressing buttons for all these? Why can't I just have fluid control?
I mean, all of Sunshine's Fall, the camera is probably the best out of all the 3D games so far.
Yeah, and that's a little bit sad, actually, because Sunshine's camera has problems. There's a lot of points in that game, like what's that stage? Peanut Park, in particular, like the one where you're trying to climb up to the top of the Ferris wheel. The camera in that stage is atrocious. So the fact that it's the best in that game out of all the ones that they've done. So, well, no, the camera in the 3D Land games and 3D World is fine, but you don't.
There are no cam. Yeah, it's like Crash. There is no camera in that game.
Sorry. So
you died?
No, I didn't die. I have to go all the way back up again, though. I have to go all the way back up again. Okay, well now I could die, so that's bad. But if I die, trust me, I'm going to be screaming louder than just saying "damn it." So, yeah. You see, speaking of camera, I would like to be able to have a better view to... Oh, the game took like 30 seconds to realize that I was on a slippery surface. Okay, then. But, but yeah, if I die in this stage, I'm definitely going to be yelling louder than that. Don't worry. I'm going to have to be very careful to not wake up my parents. Because they will not be happy at me if I am waking them up at 2 in the morning because I lost a Mario game. I lost in Mario.
And that's why I have to, like, honestly, if I was able to get away with it, I would just stay up. Like,
oh no, dude, you've been up all. You are an absolute trooper, and I thank you for the famous. I already know how to wall jump, Gilboard. Okay, but dude, thank you for staying up so late with me. I really appreciate. You're a chill dude to hang out with, and
Tanks.
Yeah, even
literally the only thing is because, well, it's one, the parents are like, you gotta go to bed, you gotta sleep, and also because I accidentally end up sleeping in. So like, stop sleeping, stop going to bed late so you don't sleep in.
Yeah. So, oh, these purple coins. Oh god, I forgot that these were even a thing. Okay, so I guess I'm not actually going to be going around. Sorry, I'm rambling, but thank you so much for, like, if you need to go to bed now, like, I don't.
No, I can get away. I can get away for like another half an hour to an hour.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go fiest. I'm gonna go as
And
fiest
I
as I
think
can.
and I think Steven said he's gonna come in like about around that time too. So
Damn it. Okay. No, I'm not saying damn it to Steven. I'm saying damn it because I missed one. I missed one coin on that slide, and now I got to go back down there again.
ouch.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It wouldn't be that much of a problem if I didn't have to like run into boulders like a dumbass. It wouldn't be that much of a problem if I didn't have to go up, around, and sideways to get back to it, and then I'll probably miss it doing that too. So, yeah, this is one of it's this and Freeze Flame I think are the only ones in the collect the purple coins in enclosed area without a time limit. No, oh, Beach Bowl. Beach Bowl's pretty annoying as well because that one they're also in the water too, which can be aggravating. Okay. I am so paranoid about falling off the stage right now. You have no idea. Okay. Well, I'm sure you have an idea, but come on. I probably I should have just not touched the control stick at all and it would have been fine, but whatever. Okay. Yeah, 80 coins left. We should be done in like 2-3 minutes if I don't suck. Hold on just one moment. I'm going to get... If you will pause, I'm going to get a quick drink of water and then I'll be able to play again.
Drank.
There we go. Most of the time, there's like a loading screen or like a star. Usually, like I can do that during like a star animation or something. So, but this is a long level, so. Out of all the 3D Mario games, I think Mario controls the best in Galaxy. There's just something about it that I like definitely better than 64 or Sunshine. Like, the control, like I know that I said that I haven't played 64 in a long time, and I haven't, but the control in 64 is just weird from what I remember. It feels old in a way that a lot of other N64 games don't feel as old.
Well, it's dated. That's what it is.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Ooh, oh wait, hold on. That would have been I'm trying to find the most efficient route to getting the last 10 coins, and it's probably gonna involve me jumping into a pit because that's smart. I think that actually did happen when I first played this stage growing up. I jumped off. I was trying to get one of these last coins on these. Okay, could you give me a possibly worse camera angle to line up that jump? When I was first playing this game, growing up, I was trying to get like one of these very last purple coins in this stage, and I fell off into the bottomless pit and had to do the entire thing all over again. I was not a happy camper that day. Like, I mean, it's annoying, but bearable if you, like, fall off onto a lower part of the level, and it's just like, oh, you gotta climb back up. It's just like, oh, fine. But when you see that counter go from, like, 96 to 0, then you just get very, very angry. Okay, there we go. 100 coins, star get. That took far too long for not enough reward, but whatever. I also almost did just fall into the pit there with the star if I didn't veer right.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so I'm not being smart right now. I should probably recenter the camera so I don't make any dumb mistakes. But I don't play by your rules, son. Yep. Got a star. There we go. Okay. So with that, I think the terrace should be all cleared. Yeah, because Honey Hive purple coins, 64. There we go, yeah. Let me...
Nintendo 64.
Yeah, the Nintendo 64. Okay. So, hold on a moment. Yeah, cleared. We never have to come back here ever again. Wonderful.
Hooray!
Okay,
All right, so that's one out of 6 done.
yeah, good. Okay, so now I think we'll do the green star challenges because I feel like it. Dusty Dune does not exist. What are you talking about? Want to go to Rolling Gizmo Galaxy? Sure.
Do the heart. Well, the bubble group is the annoying one.
This one's the hardest of the 3, but I have more fun with it than Bubble Gloop because Bubble Gloop's just really long. This is this is difficult, but it's not really that bad. Okay, time to. Do you guys make sure to have your wrist straps attached, guys?
Do you have the condom on?
No, I hate the Wii condom. Like, no joke, I wear the wrist strap every time I play on the Wii because it's kind of like wearing a seatbelt for me. I don't feel right not having it on. But I can never wear the condom on my Wii because it makes the Wii Wiimote too top heavy. And so it's not as comfortable to hold the way I like it. So I
don't mind it. It's just annoying when you have to change the battery or have to sync it up. You have to like take off the whole thing.
Not to mention it's very uncomfortable if you want to hold it NES style too.
Yeah.
It's just like there's this random bulge in your left hand that's not in your right hand.
Yeah, I hardly ever put the Wii condom ever.
The only reason it's there is because the only reason the condom's there is because it's actually not really even the condom. It was the original wrist straps for the Wii were terrible. They would break when people wore them. So like people would like throw the thing while doing bowling and stuff like that. So I am not dumb enough to go for those coins. But yeah, so the only reason why there was the condom in the first place is because they were like paranoid about safety because they didn't want people breaking things or hitting each other with the condom with the Wiimotes. So they're like, okay, we're gonna make this as they obviously just didn't think that they had idiot-proofed it enough, and so they tried to make it even as idiot-proof as possible with the condom, and it's I hate the Wii condoms. Okay. You know, Rolling Gizmo isn't all that bad. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, like, I think John, like in his review or something, mentioned dying a whole lot here. I'm really having zero trouble with this at the moment. Woo! Whee! Oh man, you know, classic Mario was just so much better. It didn't have any boosting or automated sections. You see, that's just proof that modern Mario is inferior to classic Mario. Okay.
Or inferior to Adventure Mario.
No, that'd be Odyssey Mario.
Yeah, okay,
True,
hold on a moment.
True.
Ow! You gimp my jump, you stupid block. Okay, wait.
Oh yeah, where you have to jump on the block to get up.
Why can I not make this jump?
I think you have to go on the block and then...
Oh, right, yeah, okay. I get what you're talking about now, yeah. Like, once it goes, I have to move left as it's about to... Yeah. Okay, I could have sworn you could make the jump, but whatever. Yeah, first try. See, that's not that bad. Like, people are like, oh, the controls for that are garbage and you can't do it and you die all the time. That was not hard. Okay, well, it got a little bit stressful at the end, but...
I hate the sphere levels. I really don't like them.
I thought it was fine. It was, I just think maybe you should get good. Maybe you should be good at video games. Maybe...
How about the developers actually get good and actually take it out?
Nah. It's in the game. You can't take it out now. It's already there. There we go. Okay, so one down, two more. One down, two more. Let's do... You know what, let's save the squidboarding... Not squidboarding, that's Spyro.
Oh, Spyro 3.
Yeah, let's do manta rays last and go
'Cause
to.
that's easy. Because that's the easiest.
Yeah, that's the easiest. Let's do bubble. Want to go to loop de swoop? No, we're doing that. See you later. Yes, I will. Okay, so let's go to. You know, at first I thought that these were like color coded for a little bit because the loop de sloop was on the yellow. I was on the blue, I should say. But if I were to do that, I'd put Rolling Gizmo Galaxy on the green, and Bubble Blast on the yellow. But that's just my opinion, man. Especially because it's called the Electric Labyrinth. Oh, this stage is obnoxiously long. Yeah, I remember this. I'm pretty sure there's no checkpoints in this as well. So I'm pretty sure that you have to get all 5 stars on 1 life, if I remember correctly. So, yeah. Like, hold on, let me talk to... Hey, it's me, Philboard. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure you have to do... This is probably one of the longest levels in the game, if I remember correctly.
That's why it sucks.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. I don't think any level in this game sucks. Like, I might have said, oh, that level sucks,
Yeah,
but...
it doesn't suck. It's just annoying.
Yeah, like, you know, you always have a tendency to be like, to say things that you, not to say things necessarily that you don't mean, but it's very
Hyperbole.
easy. Yeah, you tend to hyperbolize stuff. Like, there's no one level in this game that I would say is, like, truly atrocious or, like, oh, this ruins the game, or, oh, I'd rather brush, like like I said when we were doing Pikmin 2, like, oh, when I talk about Pikmin 2, I often say, like, oh, I'd rather brush my teeth with barbed wire. Like, I don't think I'd actually rather brush my teeth than barbed wire, but I'd rather not play that game. So.
We got a new donation
Oh, cool.
from Brian Schroed.
Oh, thank you.
$5. Good news and bad news. Good news is I found an extra $5. Bad news is I decided to fire up my Wii to play Galaxy alongside Ted, only to discover that my Wii's disk drive is dead and the Wii crashes after 2 minutes of being turned on.
Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry.
Dude,
And from my suffering, I want to make someone else suffer too. Use this to make John play X6.
Ooh, okay.
Ah.
Okay, yeah. Oh, wait, no, this is for all the star chips, and then you go... Oh, never mind. But, oh, man, that is the worst feeling, is just like when you load up the console and it just doesn't work anymore.
Nice.
That actually happened to me with my DSi, when I was, my senior year of high school, actually. I remember this specifically because it was, right before the 3DS came out. I remember no, damn it! No, I gotta do this. No, you don't get to hear the story anymore. It's, I died, so it doesn't exist. Okay, I'm joking. But, I'm joking, but when I was, like, I love the DS. I think the DS and the 3DS are probably my favorite consoles of all time. Like, I'd say specifically the 3DS, if we could count backwards compatibility with the DS, is probably my favorite console of all time. And I played my DS like nothing else. And right when I remember it was during midterms because I was playing Shantae on my 3DS and on my DSi, sorry. I was playing Shantae on my DS instead of studying. And my DS just broke. Like, it would crash every time I turned it on, and I don't know why it happened or what caused it to break. It just did. And so, like, I couldn't play my DS anymore, and that's actually what ended up letting... I originally, you know, there weren't many games on the 3DS that I thought I needed that soon, so originally I thought, oh, I don't need to get a 3DS right away. But what eventually did get me to get a 3DS is that my DS was broken anyhow, and... like, if I were gonna get it fixed by Nintendo, the warranty was done, so I would have had to pay, like, some ridiculous amount of money, like, I think at least $80, and I did not want to bother with that, so I was just like, no thanks, I'll buy a 3DS. And so, but though that, part of what made this even worse was that Pokemon Black and White came out, like, in between me getting a new DS and my DS breaking, so that made it even worse. But when you have a console that you love and then you just find out that I'm not going for that question mark block. It is a trap devised by Satan. But when a console breaks on you, it is just the worst feeling ever, because then you suddenly want to play all of those games again, and it just kind of taunts you. And it's the worst. Like, it's bad enough when, like, one game you love ends up breaking. Like, when I was a kid, I had younger brothers, and my younger brothers scratched my Sonic Adventure 2 copy to the point of it being unplayable. And that made me angry. But it would have been worse if they had, like, broken my GameCube entirely, and I couldn't even play anything on it, you know? So, yeah, like, I feel your pain there, buddy. It's actually, no, I remember my Wii broke too. I needed to get the disc reader in my Wii fixed. And the funny thing about that was that was like spring of 2009, I think, what happened. And at that point, I was playing Animal Crossing City Folk, and I was like hardcore into that game at that point. I was playing it every day, and yeah, I had to send the Wii in for like 3 weeks in order for it to get fixed. And I didn't want to start up again because I knew my town would hate me. So, yeah. Animal Crossing, serious business! No more stories. No more stories cause death. I hate this stage. Never mind, this stage sucks. It's the worst. 0 out of 10.
No, 9 out of 10 because it's a Mario game.
Have you guys ever had a console completely crap out on you?
Well,
I don't. I actually don't.
I haven't.
Yeah, I don't think I have either.
Oh, you lucky bitches.
I mean, like, I'm trying to think. My 360 has been perfectly fine. PS3 fine. Wii's been fine.
Oh yeah, I had a red ring on my 360.
You know, my 360 has been perfectly fine.
Was it a launch 360?
No, I got it in 09, I think.
Oh yeah, by that point the red ring was mostly just not a thing anymore.
My PS2, it's not like it's completely crapped out, but my PS2 is so old that PS1 games and games that have like a black or blue like disc on it don't work.
What do you mean by a black or blue? Oh, you mean like
if the bottom of the disc is black or blue, it just won't play. Like the laser won't play on the PS2.
Huh?
Won't read it.
That's weird.
The most I have of that with my 3DS when some of the triggers didn't work and my circle pad kind of broke because I was playing Smash at the time, and since this was. And it was almost around the time when the new 3DS comes out, so it's like, well, like a break. So I basically waited for that.
You're too rough on that 3DS if you actually broke a circle pad trying to play Smash Brothers.
But you gotta do Smash attacks.
No, you don't have to do it that hard. I don't need to actually break your... I have no idea why certain PS2 games were purple or blue discs. I have no idea what. It might have had something to do with manufacturing or the type of data that they were on, that was on it or something. Like, I can think of, off the top of my head, I know Crash Wrath of Cortex, Crazy Taxi, and surprisingly, the Madagascar video game. Those were all those are the games that I had that don't have, that have like a blue or black, that have blue discs. And it's weird, because I don't get why those games in particular. And it's not like those are all from pretty different time periods, too. So it's not like it's just an early games thing, you know? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. There are some slight...
Okay, there we go. There is at least a checkpoint in this stage for this part, if I remember correctly. Like, I think you start here. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on PS2 was also a blue disc. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was on the PS2? Yeah. Huh. And like all versions of it, it's rare. Yeah. And they don't have that on the online store.
anymore either, right? Because
I don't think so. I do have it because I got it like a while ago. I got it like a long time ago, so it's still unsaved.
okay, yeah, but it's like
It's not on
Marvel,
this. Yeah,
Disney can't play nice with productions
with anyone.
with anyone, so they can't have like any other game that wasn't developed by studios they're okay with out and existing. So if you want to play Shumagorath or Jill in Marvel versus Capcom, fuck you. Basically, is their motto.
You can only play as 12 Marvel characters that are related to the MCU. That's it.
Yeah, because Wolverine's not relevant enough anymore, but a vampire from Darkstalkers, which is a game that hasn't had a new release in how like 15 years. Yeah, that's relevant.
The X-Men aren't relevant anymore, but Nova. Nova's all good. Nova's okay.
Nova, yeah, Nova.
Nova isn't even part of the MCU.
I don't know if they're even gonna bring Nova in. Nova, like Nova himself, they are. Like I know they have the
No,
Nova.
they aren't. They
core.
aren't. Yeah, they aren't. They haven't they haven't talked about using it at all, and they don't even use. They're using it's the old Nova, not even like the young Nova they have right now. It makes even less sense.
I don't even know what like Nova's powers are. Like
He's space.
he's space. His powers are space. Okay.
He's like Star-Lord, but only on he's like Star-Lord on Earth.
Is Star-Lord gonna be in Marvel Infinite?
I don't think so. I just think I see Rocket is the only one there.
Also
Rocket and Gamora
Gamora, yeah.
and Thanos.
And Thanos, yeah. But Thanos is like a Marvel everybody guy. Like I don't consider him just a Guardians thing.
Yeah, he's only like just recently been a Guardians thing.
Yeah, and that's mostly just because the Guardians is the MCU's like space thing. There's multiple space Marvel books and stories. It's just they want to keep things kind of concise for the MCU, I suppose.
They can't use Silver Surfer.
I cannot wait until Fox and Marvel make nice, and so we can have the Fantastic Four and things again. That would be great.
Everyone just want a new Fantastic Four book, but
They
we
haven't
ain't
had
getting that
they haven't had a Fantastic Four book in a couple of years, right?
since 2015.
Yeah, it's not like the Fantastic Four is important for Marvel or anything. It's not like the Marvel Universe. Wow, I died in Luigi Swoop. That's sad. It's not like the Marvel Universe literally begins with the formation of the Fantastic Four or nothing.
Nope, they aren't important. Mr. Fantastic and Sue Storm, nope, they're not in books anymore. Like at least Thing and Human Torch are still in books.
They are?
Yeah, Thing was with the Guardians of the Galaxy, but now he's in a different book, and Human Torch is on the Avengers as well as with the Inhumans.
But he's not an Inhuman.
No, but they're like trying to like play him off as if he's an Inhuman, but he's not.
Doesn't everybody know where the Human Torch is though? Because he's like super, like public. He's like the Fantastic Four, are like celebrities in the Marvel universe, though.
Yeah, like people know he's not an Inhuman, but he like hangs out with the Inhumans to like give them like good press, I think.
Okay.
And he was dating their queen for a little bit.
Wait, Human Torch and Medusa were dating?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I just can't wait until Fox and Marvel decide that okay, we don't know what to do with Fantastic Four. We'll just let the MCU have them. Like
supposedly they want to make a Doctor Doom movie now. That's what they're working on.
Fox or Marvel?
Fox.
You see, not even just the Fantastic Four. The fact that they own Doctor Doom just makes me sad because he's the best villain in Marvel, just period, hands down. And
like the book right now, Infamous Iron Man, which is just the Doctor Doom book. That's like one of the best books out right now.
Why is the Iron Man book the Doctor Doom book?
Because it's like in the Iron after the events of Secret Wars, Doctor Doom was like he's trying to be a good guy now. So he starts to help Iron Man with some stuff. So when Iron Man goes to a coma, he decides I'm gonna take over the mantle of Iron Man, and it's all about like.
What?
So yeah, so now Doctor Doom is like his own version of Iron Man, and he's like fighting against the evil version of Reed Richards from the Ultimate Universe.
Okay.
Comic books.
Comic books, yeah. All right.
It's surprisingly good.
Surprisingly good. Okay. Okay, I'll take your word for it.
And then after it's almost done, and then we're getting a Fantastic 2 book.
Where I'm guessing it's just
Thing and Human Torch.
Nah.
Yeah. Because they're literally not allowed to make a book called Fantastic.
You're not allowed to
Perlmutter
make...
is that petty.
Oh, God.
Ike Perlmutter is that petty with like not wanting Fantastic Four in anything that he's like, you can't have anything called Fantastic Four. Because apparently the comics affect the movies and not vice versa.
Yeah, like that's one thing. Like people talk about, like I know I'm not trying to make fun of you here, but the comics don't really matter. Like you can enjoy them, they're good, but in terms of the branding at large,
they don't matter.
They don't matter. They're like, even just because they're the things where all this came from doesn't mean jack squat. The movies are the important thing to Marvel and to Disney now.
Okay, well, to be fair, in the stories don't matter, but the comics do matter in the sense that a lot of characters are created from the Like,
yeah,
if without like the comics and the stories, we wouldn't get Miles Morales, who's getting his own movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Without the comics, we wouldn't get Ms. Marvel, who's like super huge now.
Yeah,
it's like the comics, they do matter in a sense, but like specific stories about with the comics don't matter.
Yeah, like just because like people are like, it's just like people are the thing I hear a lot is just like, it doesn't it's just like, DC might have bad movies, but the comics like are better, so that means that it's better than Marvel. And I'm like, but the comics don't really matter in the grand scheme of things. It's people, the only thing that people really care about on a grand scale are the movies. So not that it makes
characters
or the characters in general. Yeah, I don't know how much I'm trying to explain stuff. My point is Batman versus Superman sucks. That's my
It does.
Yeah,
think of it like this, like no matter how good the Batman and Superman books are right now, that doesn't really affect it.
Yeah. People will still think of those characters, right? The public image of Superman right now is Man of Steel and Batman versus Superman, and that is pretty sad, I guess.
And I think of it like this, but then you have something like saying Green Lanterns, where they introduce a new Green Lantern characters that people love. So now they've been so popular that maybe in the future they might be getting like their own like interpretations in like shows or movies, and it's the comics that thank for it. It's more so like new stuff that are what makes important for the comics than like old stuff done again.
Yeah, like we don't need to see like that's why I kind of get a little cynical when it's just like, we're gonna do the Killing Joke again, or we're going to base like I don't know what I'm saying very much. I'm tired, and so obviously I'm not making a lot of sense, but like I'd rather see them adapt newer stories from comics than old stories from comics we've already seen, I guess is what I'm trying to say, because we already know that the Killing Joke is a thing, or that Death of Superman is a thing, and that's not new
obscure, like the newer, more obscure stories are like
that would
better.
Be cool, yeah. Like when we see like I'm trying to think, MCU only like just kind of barely, like they don't really take stories, like they more so just kind of like they take titles. They take titles from
like I'm trying to
take
Iron Man.
Age of Ultron, for example, that was the name of a story of a semi-recent trade that had nothing to do with the actual plot to Avengers: Age of Ultron, the movie.
Yeah, the plot of Age of Ultron is Ultron goes crazy, so Wolverine goes back in time to kill Hank Pym before he creates Ultron, and he ends up creating a post-apocalyptic world.
Yeah. So
it's bad.
Oh, it's bad. Oh, wonderful. But yeah. So. But that has nothing to do with the actual story, the actual movie Age of Ultron. Like, they do that a lot. Like, Civil War, for instance, is not really anything close to the Civil War from the comics. Like,
although Civil War is more faithful than all their other quote-unquote adaptations.
Yeah, but it also had the most that they had to change because Civil War is also not a good story. So
you say that, but I think out of all their out of all their movies, it's the close. Like there were scenes from Civil War that are directly ripped from into the movie, but you can't say that about any of the other books. Like Extremis is what Iron Man 3 is supposedly based off of, and it has nothing to do. Like there's barely anything to actually do with Extremis. Like Aim's in it, Aldrich Killian's in it. That's about it.
Oh right, that bad guy had a name. All right, yeah.
Was Winter Soldier kind of?
It had Bucky. That was really the only thing about it. I've actually read about
the Winter Soldier arc.
Yeah, I read. Oh, I own the trade. It's downstairs for some reason. Almost all of my comics are upstairs in my bookshelf here, but the rest are down.
Are you talking about Are you trying to think the writer?
No, I'm trying to, for some reason I only read half of it, and I don't know why. But yeah. But Winter Soldier is not anything, other than the fact that, Bucky is there, and you find out his backstory. There's not really anything related to, it's not really anything the same.
Let me see, Ant-Man is loosely based off of the Ant-Man's origin, to steal an Ant-Man.
Was that the first one with Scott Lang in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's loosely based off of that.
Okay. I'm so glad that they went with Scott Lang instead of Hank Pym, though. I'm glad that they let Hank Pym be a douchebag and thus not the main character. Because screw Hank Pym. He's the worst.
And then Thor Ragnarok is borrowing from Planet Hulk.
Yeah, but that's... You see, that's the one that bothers me the most, is because we're never going to get another solo Hulk movie, because that would be Universal. And Planet Hulk is actually a cool story. So if they were to make well, Planet Hulk is a cool story until the parts that lead to World War Hulk. Then it's no thanks.
Also, I think Planet Hulk works better as an animated film than as a full, if you're making a full feature-length film starring Bruce Banner and the Hulk. When Planet Hulk isn't the best thing to pick. That's why I think it's better to kind of borrow elements of it for a different movie than...
Yeah, it would be a hard sell, I think, for a Marvel Cinematic Universe. I think it's actually smart to pair it with Thor, because people expect something more weird with Thor, you know? People expect something more grounded with the Hulk for some reason, as well. I just hope they never do World War Hulk, because that story's atrocious. We're gonna blow up New York City, and then in the next day it's totally fine. Yep, that.
Hulk's I'm gonna blow up New York City unless you guys all come see me or whatever.
Yeah. So
and then you got Infinity Gauntlet, of course.
Yeah. So you mentioned that Hawkeye killed Bruce Banner.
Yeah.
First off, how the hell does that happen?
Well, at that point in the comics, Bruce Banner was cured of the Hulk.
Oh, okay.
See, he wasn't the Hulk anymore.
So, okay, then that makes sense. But have they brought him back yet, or no?
Kind of. He
I know that there's the Asian Hulk now.
Yeah, there's the Asian Hulk who's Amadeus. There was this arc in Uncanny Avengers where the Hand stole the Hulk's body and then resurrected him as an evil zombie Hulk.
Huh.
And then they killed him. They destroyed the zombie Hulk and the body turned back into Bruce. And then Evil Cap stole it.
So Evil Hulk has Bruce Bruce is
Evil Cap has Bruce, and then in Secret Empire, Steve resurrects Bruce Banner for like a brief moment again to fight against the Avengers, and he's gone now.
Okay. Does Hawkeye get shit for killing Bruce? Like, does he feel bad about it?
Well, the whole thing about Civil War 2 is like he kills the Hulk because he thinks it's revealed that Bruce Banner gave him this like special bow, and he said, "If you think I'm gonna go turn Hulk again and go crazy, kill me." So he did it, and then so it's like this whole thing of like, because they believe that the Inhumans' visions are actual true, they're like, "Oh, he saved us all," while some of the other superheroes are like, no, fuck him, he killed an Avenger.
Yeah.
So basically, Hawkeye's like, some people still like him, some people didn't.
Okay.
And there's this great moment in Secret Empire where the zombie Hulk like comes out, and he's like destroying everything, and Hawkeye's just there seeing all the destruction. He's like, "Oh God, this is my fault." He's come back to like seek vengeance, so he just stands there getting ready for defeat, and then Thing comes in and saves him.
Oh.
And they're all like he's like like they were all right. It's we're the problem. It's like we're the reason why all this have happened. It's like we don't deserve to be heroes. And then they're just like, yeah, we don't deserve them, but what about all the like the civilians? And then they're like, yeah, you're right, we should probably help them.
Yeah. Okay. Hawkeye, I think, is underappreciated. He's cool. Hawkeye's
he is cool. But Kate Bishop is better.
Kate Bishop is way better, yeah. But, oh god, I really... See, this is one of the annoying purple coin missions where you can't just win. You can't just get purple coins in time. Like 100 purple coins in the time. You also have to get the star in the amount of time.
Yeah, it's stupid.
So, thankfully, I've got 30 seconds this time instead of just 3 seconds. So, we got it. Cool.
That was something they fixed for 2. Is it the time stops?
Yeah, so there's a little bit of less stress there. Okay.
Also, some people in the chat were like question like Asian Hulk?
Yeah, there's an Asian Hulk now. The Hulk is totally
awesome Hulk.
Totally awesome Hulk. There we go. Is that good?
It's decent.
It's decent. Okay.
It's Amadeus, who was like Bruce Banner's friend. He like takes the gamma from Bruce and becomes the Hulk because he's like oh Bruce, I know the Hulk is a curse to you, but I'm all cool and laid back. I want the Hulk so I can be awesome with it.
Okay.
And by the end of it, he realizes that, oh yeah, being the Hulk isn't that good.
No, you think? But yeah, the Hulk is are there any good Hulk, like other than Planet Hulk, are there any good Hulk stories you can recommend reading?
I don't know. I haven't read that much Hulk stuff.
Yeah, because that's like one of those things where it's just like I can't. Like, I know of a good Thor story that I want to read. I want to read the Michael J. Straczynski run on Thor. It just sucks that the omnibus is like literally $80. Because I'd rather. I know it's cheaper if you get it digitally, but I'd rather get it physically because that's just how I like to read books. So. Yeah.
I have been reading the most recent She-Hulk book. I kind of like that.
Well, She-Hulk has always been better because she like has her stuff together a little bit better than Bruce does.
But that's not what this story is. It's like because it's after Civil War 2 again. She like just came out of a coma and finds out that Bruce is dead. So she's like dealing with the trauma and the anxiety of everything.
Okay.
It's all about her like trying not to be the Hulk.
Oh, so she's like not Hulk anymore?
No. So it's like her like changing back and forth between like regular, like the first arc is all about like her and just not turning into the Hulk, and then at the end she becomes like this big monstrous gray Hulk.
Oh, okay, because normally
she's the one who's like always just Hulk the whole time. But now it's like,
I don't think she's been not the Hulk for years, actually. So that's actually really interesting.
That's what I like about it.
Okay. Yeah,
and Lady Thor is still around.
Lady Thor is still around? Okay.
Jane Thor.
It was like supposed to be a big twist that Jane Foster was the new Thor, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Did everybody guess it beforehand?
I don't know if like how like, but I don't know like when it was finally revealed that people were like, oh my god. But like when you think about it, it's like, yeah, that actually makes sense. That's like the most obvious. That should be the most obvious answer, but I don't think it was when it first happened.
I don't think Jane Foster has done a lot in a while, so like I guess that's why people wouldn't necessarily think.
She has cancer.
She has can't. Oh, okay.
Like that's the whole thing, is that it's like when she's Jane Foster, she's like has cancer and she's like dying.
Oh,
But then
okay.
when she becomes Thor, she's like all like powered up.
Oh,
So it's
symbolism.
like,
yeah.
yeah, so it's like what she's all like, what do I do? Do I like stay Thor the whole time, or do I like go back and risk dying? It's like that kind of story.
Okay. Oh, give me that. Okay. Sorry.
What happened to Spider-Woman? Spider-Woman's still around.
It's weird that they called her Spider-Woman, though, because she now doesn't really have any relation to Spider-Man at all. Like, I don't think she ever has had any relation
No.
to Spidey. So I don't know why they called her that to begin with.
They did it. They literally did it just to beat anyone else from doing it.
Okay.
That.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with Spider-Woman and She-Hulk were only created just so that they could like create the character before anyone else did.
Yeah, but with She-Hulk, at least she's, like, related to the Hulk, you know? It's
Yeah.
not like... It's, like, with Spider-Woman, I don't think she even has spider powers. And...
She has like weird like Venom like kind of powers.
Yeah, but she's not, like... It's... That always, like, nothing against the character, because I'm sure the character and her stories are fine. It's just... There's no... I don't get why... They didn't just... Why they called her Spider-Woman when she's not related to the Spider-Man. Like, Supergirl's the girl Superman. It makes sense! There we go.
Silk's a character that everyone hates because she had a really bad introduction. But, like, her actual story has been really good. Like, her actual book is really good.
I've never heard of Silk.
It was the story in, like, this was, like, right before Spider-Verse happened. It was revealed that there was a girl who also got bit by the same spider as Peter.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can
And
understand why people would get angry about that.
Well, the bad thing is that, like, literally once she was introduced, it was like her and Peter had this, like, weird, like, spider hormone thing, so they, like, always made out whenever they were near each other.
Yeah, that's bad.
It was really stupid, but, like, after the Spider-Verse event finished and she got her own book, like, they just completely forgot about all that. They just pretend that never happened, and they focused on, like, her dealing with her trauma of, like, being stuck in a bunker for, like, 10 years, and, like, finding, like, the world, like, really different, and, like, dealing with that. It's, like, it's a great book dealing with, like, anxiety and stuff like that.
Does she have the same powers as Peter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Only, like, she actually has, like, webbing.
Oh, she's got organic webs. Gross.
Her, like, costumes. Her costume's made out of her webbing.
Oh, ooh, okay, that's weird. Like, that's one of my favorite lines from Ultimate Spider-Man when they do the clone. Actually, yeah, in Ultimate Spider-Man they have the clone female Peter Parker who has the organic webs.
Yeah, that's Jessica Drew.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and that's Spider-Woman's name. Okay.
Yeah, in the Ultimate, they made Jessica Drew like that. That's how they related Jessica Drew to Peter. They made her. They combined Ben Reilly with Jessica Drew.
Yeah, but one of my favorite lines in that is that Peter watches her swing away like after, and she's like, "Oh, organic webs, gross, cool, gross," or something like that.
Oh yeah.
The first like 100 issues of Ultimate Spider-Man are great. It's like right around the time Ultimatum happened that it becomes bad and not fun.
The post-Ultimatum Ultimate Spider-Man wasn't that bad because there was like it was like Human Torch and Iceman were like hanging out with like Peter at Aunt May's house. It was kind of like funny.
Okay.
That and then Death of Spider-Man happened like very soon after.
Okay, and then there's Miles Morales, which people actually like.
The Miles, like I just recently reread all like the original Miles Morales one. It's like that's like truly a great like run, like the Miles Morales.
Yeah, I have actually never seen anything related to, like I've never read anything related to Miles Morales at all. so I don't know much about the character. Like the reference to him in Homecoming went completely over my head.
I recognize it, I'm like, oh, I know what it is. I know what it is.
Yeah, like I don't know if he's going to actually if they're just leaving that avenue open or if they actually plan on using him at some point. Like I don't know
Maybe.
what they're planning on doing there.
Probably in the future because Sony has their animated movie that they're doing with him.
Oh, they are. Is that going to be like MCU or?
No, it's like Sony's like it's an animated movie, like that just completely its own separate thing.
Ah, okay.
It's retelling the Miles Morales story.
Okay, I might check that out at some point.
Yeah, I've read a few bits of Miles Morales here and there, and I think I should really get back to reading that because I haven't finished that book.
Okay.
Well, there's a bunch of books, and also someone said, will they resolve what happened at the end of Spider-Man? They're doing that right now because there's Spider-Man 2.
Oh, Spider-Man. Sorry.
Yeah, that was the one where like Peter and Miles like crossed over for the first time.
Oh, okay. And that's how he came to the normal universe, right?
No, that was during Secret Wars because in Secret Wars that's when the Ultimate Universe was destroyed.
Oh, okay.
So, but they're like, oh, Miles Morales is like the only good thing of the Ultimate Universe left, but we want to keep him, so they brought him to the main world. And so now there's the story of like what happened to like the original Miles Morales that was in 616.
Oh, there was one there? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because at the end of Spider-Man 2, like when Peter went back to his own universe, Peter was like, I wonder if there's a Miles Morales in this universe. He looked up on Google and he's like, oh my god, but we don't know who it was.
Oh, we don't know like what happened to him or anything like that?
No, like it like ended on a cliffhanger of like, oh, who's the Miles Morales of the 616 universe? But we never found out, and now we're finding out in Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2, cool. Is that the one where Peter Parker loses his Spider-Man powers and then eats a hot dog very angrily?
Raindrops keep falling on my head.
You see, people always make fun of Dancing Peter in Spider-Man 3, but angry hot dog eating Peter in Spider-Man 2 I think is just as funny, if not funnier.
Nice.
We
got some new we got like a bunch of new donations.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
Let me see. Yeah, Brian Schroed donated $5. Good news and bad news.
Oh, we read that one.
Oh, no, that was the right one. Okay. UBL donated $20. Just about falling asleep, but I wanted to donate since you guys are gritting your teeth and staying up this late, with the comic talk being another bonus. Put this towards the PS4 raffle to make my stake in at even 5 tickets. And good luck on the rest of the run. Hashtag holy shit 15K.
Oh man, thank you so much. Yeah, it is nuts to me that we got that far.
And finally, Blah6 donated $10. I'm back again for a drawing. Before I get to my donation, Ted, even though I disagree with you on Pikmin 2 and Spirit of Justice, I respect you. We have our own opinions, and that's what makes us unique. Anyway, I'd like a drawing request of an Anthro Rainbow Dash and an Anthro of my OC Kissing. Yes, I'm an MLP fan, sue me. If it's not an OK request, contact me right here. If I'm right, I needed 10 for 2 characters colored. If I overestimated by 5, put 5 to Gareth Burning, because Ted and Johnny have suffered enough. And yes, Ryan was right, I am weird, and I'm proud of it. I'm glad to have donated this year for the first time. Thank you, everyone.
Okay.
So Artie, are you fine with drawing Anthro Rainbow Dash and an Anthro version of his OC Kissing?
Well, as long as he's donated to charity, why not?
All right, I'll send you his contact info.
Yeah, sure. Thanks.
Okay.
Alright,
Freeze flame,
it's right
purple
there.
coins. Freeze flame,
Okay,
purple
thank you very
coins.
much.
Freeze flame, purple coins. I hate these purple coins. Oh god. This is probably my least favorite purple coins in the game because I'm just not a fan of this level in particular, in general. And having to explore this entire area again to get all the purple coins. And this one also has a lot of really mean ones as well. So I'm gonna. It's not a fan. I mean, I know that the more common, least favorite purple coins like Dreadnought and well, mostly just Dreadnought actually, but this one is up there for me. Okay.
Steven, you here?
Steven? Steven? Is this a ghost of Steven? Steven.
Steven.
Is this Super Steven Universe? Not Super Mario Galaxy? Okay. Oh yeah, there's literally the leap of faith here. You have to do a long jump in order to reach it, otherwise you will fall and die. Boy.
Sexy Steven Universe.
Oh, okay.
Okay, apparently Steve's mic isn't working.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, damn.
Okay. That's weird, though, because his mic was working perfectly fine earlier. He'll work it out eventually.
Yeah,
Hello.
I mean, judging by...
Oh, are you back? Are you back now?
Yeah, there was a switch on the mic that I forgot about.
Oh, yeah, that's always the
yeah.
the thing where you hit the mute switch on your mic itself, and you're wondering why nobody can hear you. Is everybody in bed?
Yeah. Hmm?
Is everybody in bed, Steven?
Yeah, everybody's asleep.
Ooh, boy.
How many stars after this do you got?
I think I'm on like 70 stars. I think. Actually, hold on. I can pause the game and check.
So you can beat Mario 64.
70 exactly. Yeah, this is star 71. This is also one of the longest missions in the game too.
Ted,
so.
this is the single worst purple coin thing.
Oh, I just said that. This is my least favorite purple coin in the game. Star in the game. Like, at least with Dreadnought, you're doing like platforming and stuff. But this is like,
slow.
This is not even a good exploring stage. So
it's just like the worst part about this is that there will always be one purple coin that you're missing.
Yeah, there always is, and this stage has like 4 different that one purple coin places. So you're thinking, oh, once I find this last bunch of purple coins, you're at like 96. It's like, oh, once I find this last bunch of purple coins, I'm done. And no, you will find like the last 4 hidden purple coins that are just bunched around, that are scattered all throughout all 12 corners of the map. And it's bad.
It's so big. There's like so big of area.
This is the biggest area that they have you explore for purple coins in the game easily. I can't think of any other area because this is because they have you explore the entire area from the mission that this purple coin that this area is based off of, and then they also have you explore the secret star area on top of that. Thankfully, we're almost done. I think the last 20 coins should be all in that top area, and if I missed one, God help us all. And thankfully, then the worst of it will be over. I also, part of why I structured my playthrough this way is so that we're not doing only purple coins for the final half of the game, because that would be torture. So once we catch up on purple coins and get to, we'll actually have like real levels to play, and that will be like fun and stuff. Oh wait, hold on. I hope we didn't miss one. 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh no, there should be one hidden in here, and that should make it 10. I hope.
Ted, did you say that you have 70 stars?
Yes, this will be star 71. Oh god, no. Oh god, no. Please don't. Game, why do you do this? Guys, I'm missing one purple coin.
No.
I fucking told you.
I thought I had them all. I thought this was it. Where is it? And now
I should have looked at my my guide. I should have just followed you along on my guide just so I could find out where every purple coin is.
Where is it? Toad, do you have the purple coin?
Ted.
Yeah.
Isn't it that one where you have to climb up even higher and you have to do like a super long ass jump?
I just did those.
Damn it.
Yeah. There was also the purple coins hidden underneath the slide at the beginning of the stage. I made sure to get those ones too. Oh god. At the very least, every time you play the game, you'll always remember where that one purple coin was that held you up. Oh god. Is this one of the ones where you have to talk to somebody in order for them? Oh wait, no, I see it. It's it was yeah, there it is. I see it right now. Ow.
Thank the Matrix.
What did the Matrix ever do to me? Do for me? There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, that was almost really bad. But, you know, thankfully the draw distance in this game is actually good. So, there we go. That's the worst of it. The rest of it should be better. I was gonna say smooth sailing, but that's not necessarily true, so I'll just say better.
Yeah, I mean, you literally got the worst star out of the way.
Yeah, and I've already done a number of the other not great ones. Like, I just got through the 3 green star like super challenges with the ball and the bubble blowing and the manta ray.
What's the name of the toy galaxy? Is it like Toy Time Galaxy?
Toy Time, yeah, Toy Time purple coins. We still have to do those.
Toy Time purple coins aren't as bad.
Toy Time purple coins was the one mission in this game that killed me the most when I was playing as a kid.
Yeah, the first time you play it, it's going to give you a lot of trouble, but for some reason, once you master it, it's like riding a bike. You never forget.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I remember the biggest troll moment in Super Mario Galaxy 2 is when they make you do purple coins again. But it's really easy because I think they get rid of the... they get rid of one of the things. They either get rid of the rotating platforms or the ones that disappear. One or the other gets removed, and it makes the whole thing a lot easier. So, there we go. Okay. Now I have to remember where the hidden star in this level is, and that's gonna be a bitch, but we'll get through it.
Stefan.
Yeah.
Have you played this game?
Yeah, I have.
Did you ever find that weird character called Updog?
What is Updog?
Let me tell you what's up, dog.
Dun 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 dun.
Fwah.
Quack.
Okay, hold on. I hate Dusty Dune Galaxy. I don't know why they decided that this galaxy in particular needed to have 7 stars. I really don't. Like, I don't know why any galaxy in this game needs to have 7 stars, but Battle Rock, at least the extra stars in that are short, so I don't mind them as much. Whereas this stage, we have to go through like 5 minutes of this sandcastle junk before we can even get to the part where we can unlock the extra stage. So, oh god.
How many times did Machu Picchu donate to this stream?
Did a lot.
A number. He donated puns that gave me strength and helped me. That they helped. I will say.
High quality jokes.
They didn't help him make because puns are kryptonite.
There's a new donation.
Ooh, cool.
From Naka, $5. Maybe my last donation for the marathon for a while. I want to thank you all for the great content that you produce, and I can't remember the artist's name, but the art you've drawn for the marathon is amazing. I'm looking forward to I'm looking for Banjo, Chris Zooey, Nuts and Dolts tomorrow, and the rest of Super Mario Galaxy. Question for the commentators: do you have a game that you like that everyone else hates, or is less popular than others in a series?
Good question.
That everybody else hates?
So, like, game you like everyone else hates in a series.
For me, it's the obvious answer. Fire and Ice.
I don't think people hate Fire and Ice. They just don't like. They just.
Well,
it's the best Boom game. I don't think anybody thinks it's terrible. Oh, wait, hold on. It's like... I think it's here, actually, where the secret level is.
Yeah, you have to ground pound all the...
Ground pound all the pegs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
Is it-
only thing I can think of right now is there's a game that I love that a lot of people are meh about, and that's, I mean, I've talked about it a million times, so I'll just say the title and drop it, but The Last of Us.
I don't know. A lot of people, that was a pretty critically acclaimed game, though, is the thing. Like, people liked The Last of Us.
I don't think that it should be critically acclaimed. It's a good game, but it's not like, oh my god, it's amazing.
Yeah, like, that game definitely got lots of, like, 9 and 10 out of 10s from, when, like, it was making the rounds and stuff like that. I'm trying to think of a game that, like, I liked that people... Like, I've got games that I think aren't as bad as people might make them out to be. Like, personally, I don't think... Like, I think Shadow the Hedgehog could have been a good game. Not that it is, but there were ideas there that had merit. I don't necessarily think that... Oh, that's like the first one that comes to mind, actually. I'm trying to think of another game that, like, I enjoy, but everybody else... Like, I have plenty of games that everybody else likes, but that I don't. But when it comes to games that I don't like, that I like that everybody else...
Why don't you name some games you like, and I'll tell you how wrong you are.
Well, I've already told you, like, Banjo-Tooie and Yooka-Laylee, I like those games.
There you go, Banjo-Tooie.
Well, people don't hate Banjo-Tooie is also the thing, like...
Or ukulele.
No, some people hate Yooka-Laylee. Like...
Derek.
Derek does not like Yooka-Laylee at all. Is there any way to get these bullet bills to lock onto me? Oh, wait, no, maybe there is. Hold on, there's hope to making this stage a little bit.
Did you forget what to do?
No, I know what to do. I just don't want to make the castle go up and down again. So I wanted to like guide the bullet bill on the bottom from the top level when the sand was already out, so that I didn't have to like lower and raise the sand castle again. There we go. See, now I can have it go straight to the star, and I don't have to raise that thing again. Awesome. Okay. Oh, god damn it, game.
What is this? What is that double jump move called?
The triple jump, or when I like wall jump off the wall?
No, like the
when you spin.
When you jump in the air and you spin, the spin attack.
It's just called the spin in general. Like, because you can spin on the ground, you can spin in the air.
I wish they never got rid of that.
It's it's technically in 3D Worlds with Rosalina. If you play as Rosalina, you can do the spin.
Yeah. After playing Galaxy, when I don't have it, I feel so naked.
Yeah, I can understand that completely. I miss the spin a lot. I'm hoping that the hat move in Odyssey feels as good. I know that I don't think it can't let you like get more airtime, but I do know that you can like throw out the hat. You know what? I'm spending more time trying to jump up there than I would just pressing the button.
Yeah.
So, there we go. But the hat move, I know that you can't like throw the hat and get more airtime, but you can throw out the hat and then jump on it. So, like, I mean, that's something, I suppose. But yeah, the spin is just really, really helpful. It's such a good, like, corrector for mistakes as well. Like, if you don't think you're going to make a jump, you can spin, and you have, like, just that extra bit of time to reorient yourself, and I love it.
Oh, I know a game that I like that a lot of people don't like. Minesweeper.
Minesweeper is... You know, the only times when Minesweeper, like, really ticks me off is when you get those situations where it's just a 50-50 guess. Like if you get the
Yes.
2 at the wall, and that's like your only chance left is to either like guess one or the other. And
Well, technically, Ted, if you don't know which is which, you can be a little strategic and then just place flags where you think the bombs are. And if you get it right, then the game will just let you win.
oh, okay,
Yeah.
that could work. Yeah, I haven't played Minesweeper in forever because I'm petty, and the new Windows version doesn't have like the old style. I don't like the new style. It doesn't have the smiley face anymore, and I miss it. So I don't play the new version of Minesweeper to waste time anymore.
I gotta head to bed right now.
Okay, Stefan, thank you for staying up
Yeah.
this late with us. I appreciate.
Stefan,
Yeah.
before you go, what was the last donation you read?
Nation was what's his name? The
Rocket?
one that was a $5. Yeah, the $5 one.
The one that was
Also-
talking about is My Little Pony thing. I believe.
No, the one of somebody asking about a game you like everyone else hates.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That was the last donation.
Okay.
Also, Stefan, have you written down the runner's choices?
don't
Yeah, there
think-
was just it was $5 for Burning Gareth.
Uh,
I
Okay,
wrote
I'll
it
put-
down up there.
You had
Let me
a
go
reader's choice too, Stefan, as well.
Yeah, that was the reader's choice. That was the reader's choice.
Okay.
Although that's not a runner's choice,
Okay.
Well, it's still a choice.
yeah. Good night, Stefan.
Yeah. Thank you so much for sticking with us
I
for
mean,
this
Stefan.
entire. Thank you
No
so much
problem.
for sticking with us for this entire thing. Like you're a trooper, and I respect you sometimes. Okay.
Now, I just gotta hope. I gotta hope that tomorrow I can get some shit fixed for Saturday morning.
What do you play Saturday morning?
Bubsy.
Ooh, yeah.
Ew, boy.
Yeah, have fun with that.
Alright,
Okay, night.
boys. Wait.
Ooh, okay. You know what? I went the orange path on my first run, so to show off the complete playthrough, I'm gonna do the green path. Yeah, this is a complete playthrough, guys. This is quality entertainment here. Oh boy, no, I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna. No. Yeah, I did it. I saved the playthrough. Okay.
I think it's absolutely insane. Almost 400 people are watching this.
Wait, really? Go to bed. Go to
I
bed.
know it's so fucking late.
Wait, this is just a
I mean,
bonus
to be
run? This is there's no exit to this. I'm just wasting time?
Yep.
I thought that this was oh god.
Ted.
God.
Ted. I remember when we were planning Platformania, and I was like, I want to do Mario Galaxy, and you're like, nope, I'm doing it, and I'm like, okay, fine, and look at you screwing up.
Oh wait, no, never mind. It does take us. I think it actually skips part of the. Never mind. This is the faster way to do
you're
it.
you're making shit up.
Like no, it did take you to a bonus room, but it popped me back on the platform, and I didn't have to do the part I just did again. Cool. Okay. I don't think I've ever gone left on that platform arrangement ever, so I'm really happy with myself.
Ted, I could have had this game beaten 2 days ago.
That's because in the first version of the schedule, you were doing it earlier. So much.
We have a $5 donation from the Legend of Daniel. It's a Chinese bootleg of the Legend of Zelda. The Legend of Daniel writes, last donation for the evening. I have to work tomorrow morning.
Ooh.
Good night, everyone. Smoothies, put these money to Gareth dying in a gruesome, fiery death in The Sims. In case I haven't given in, here is my... Oh, what? In case I think what he means to say is in case I haven't given it, here is my... Oh, never mind.
Okay. You don't need
He's
to
just
give your
talking about
contact
his
information
contact
unless if you're
info.
doing a raffle, though. So.
Yeah, he only but I think he's giving it to me because he didn't give it to me when he submitted a donation for the Switch.
Oh, okay. Well, then
Yeah.
that's good. Okay, I guess I should do the engine room. I kind of want to get caught up on as many of the comments as possible. You see, that's one thing I would have appreciated with this game is... Oh, you can pause on the... No, I do not want to save my progress and quit. I want to keep on playing. I didn't know I couldn't save... You have to hold down the pause button. Okay. Or my controller can unsync randomly. Okay, that's weird. Yeah, but I want to get as many of these... There's no comments. Why are there no comments? Whatever. I wanted to get as many comments as I could done, but I guess we're not doing that. I guess we're going to the engine room instead and actually playing some of the levels there. That's cool.
Ted, I heard you say earlier that you like to do the whole game like in order, and I do too.
Yeah. I know that some I feel like it's only in a first playthrough that people tend to like jump around from stage to stage. Like it'll be like, oh, I'm done with this, I want to see the new stage, or something like that. I feel like that's only a thing that people do in their first playthrough of a game. It's when you're playing, like, a game for the second time, or whatever, or, like, in this case, this is, like, probably, like, the 12th time I've played Mario Galaxy all the way through. People, you generally want to do things in the most efficient way possible.
Yeah. Although one thing that's a little annoying is the comets. They tend to alternate between the blue and the purple.
Yeah.
And the red. I think there's just those three, right? You have...
there's the Daredevil comments and the Fastbow comments, but there's basically... Each stage has, like, a purple comment and an other type of comment on them. Is basically how it works.
Yeah, all I remember is that there was a blue one, a red one, and a purple one.
Yeah, the purple ones are the worst, are the bad ones. We don't like them. Okay.
Yeah. Oh no, there's yellow ones too.
Yeah, those are the Fastbow comments. They make all the enemies go faster. There's like 2 of those in the game. I can only think of 2 situations where they have Fastbow comments.
One thing that I've noticed though is that I think like a comment won't appear on a level that you haven't really like played yet.
You have to like unlock the stage that has the comments level in it, if that makes sense. So like, if the stage is like a speed run of the second star, if you haven't played the second star yet, they're not gonna let you do that comment before you've beaten the stage itself.
And what sucks is that the comment doesn't stick around; it comes and goes.
Yeah, and it can be hard to tell where the comments are supposed to be at any given point. The only easy way to check is by going to the main map on the observatory, but that does mean leaving whatever room you're in and going to it. And if you want to switch the comments, you have to pay the guy.
Oh yeah, that's right. You can just pay the guy. I forgot about that.
I mean, granted, they do make it. They make it more annoying than it needs to be, I guess, is the moral of the story here. Which is, I believe those are all things that they generally fix in Mario Galaxy 2. I believe the comments stay once you unlock them, and I believe I'm gonna run out of air if I don't get a bubble soon.
Now, the comments coming and going isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just that it can get annoying.
Yeah, that's I think it's more an annoyance if you're once you're hunting down like those last few ones is really the thing. I think I'm like 1 hit away from beating this boss. Okay. This is like one of the only bosses they don't reuse ever. Most of the other bosses get reused in Galaxy, either in this game or in Galaxy 2. They'll reuse it, but I don't think Bonefin ever gets brought back.
Ted, if you don't start getting good, I'm gonna get mad.
Oh, okay. Don't get mad, get glad, Steven.
I like how your response was just, oh, okay.
Capitalism. You see, I'm not as funny as John to play hard games because I don't get... It takes a lot to get me very, very angry, I notice.
You're making me angry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm bad.
Hit the damn fish, Ted.
I need to find shells to do that. I'm like one hit away from getting him. If I can, it's the problem is finding him most of the time. Oh wait, no. Oh, okay. See, this game has been acting weird all day, where it hasn't been deciding whether or not something happens right away. Like I hit him, and then the game took like 3 seconds to be like, oh yeah, he's dead. So I don't know what's going on with that, because it should be, okay, hold on, where's the camera? There you go. Like, the game, it's not like this is a cartridge game where things like that can screw up over time. It's a disc. It should be fine. And I doubt it's a memory issue either, because, we went back to the title screen, and usually in a lot of games, when you go to the title screen, the game, like, dumps all the memory that it had built up or whatever, and so things run more smoothly. I know that at least the original Paper Mario does that. If you go to the game will actually run better if you go to the title screen, and because it'll something about like memory or whatever. Oh god, Gold Leaf. This is the engine room is not the best in the because bunnies, because you have to hunt bunnies.
Oh yeah, what do you think about weird autumn version of Bee World?
I think that they
Ugh.
couldn't have come up with another level. Like they had to repaint the same level again. It's like the only stage in the game that they do this with, so I don't know why they felt the need. I would have liked it better if I would have liked it better if I liked Bee World more to begin with, but it's not really my favorite. I will say that at the very least they do give you the Donkey Kong Jungle Beat pull flower so that you can get up here and to the top level much quicker. Oh yeah,
like what sucks is that this level to begin with wasn't even that exciting. So
no.
doing it in reverse, like
yeah, no, it's not great. It's like it's weird. The game Mario Galaxy has a fantastic. We were talking about this earlier. Mario Galaxy has a fantastic intro, a fantastic like last handful of levels, but a lot of the mid-game levels, not that they're terrible, but they're like Although
very fillery.
There is some filler. Yeah, I guess. Like this is the definition of filler, I think, pretty much. There. Okay, where the hell are the chips? I need to find blue chips.
Oh, someone says tell Ted you can talk to the Luma in any dome to see the observatory map.
You can? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, that makes that makes my life easier. Okay, thank you, chat, for helping me. Oh god. I don't know how. Hold on a moment. It's getting hot in here, so I need to turn my fan on.
Take off all your clothes.
No, I'm not doing naked streams. That's
You want to get banned on Twitch?
Yeah, I'll get banned on Twitch.
I'm gonna take my clothes off.
Wait, hold on a moment. It's plugged in, right? Oh no, my fan just died. No. Oh, that's. Hold on. I'm gonna try a different plug just to make sure, but I think my fan just died. Oh, that makes me sad. Yep. I mean, granted, I've been using it for. It's like 5 years old, so that's not too surprising, but it also makes me sad. Mario, no. Sorry, my nunchuck disconnected for some reason, and I don't really know why. Okay.
Okay, give me a second, Ted.
No problem. No problem at all. At least the first level of this is I think the only one that's super explorer-y. So the other ones should go by a little bit quicker. Let's see. Oh yeah, I remember. They're all like right next to the rabbits. And the rabbits are all really dumb and can't find the star chips that are literally 2 feet away from them. Okay. Where is the last? Where's the last star chip? Okay, so fun fact that I bring up and this fact might not be so fun for people who follow Brain Scratch and stuff, because I bring this up every time the topic is even slightly relevant, but Super Mario Galaxy and Donkey Kong Jungle Beat on the GameCube were developed by the same people. And so there's a lot of stuff in from Donkey Kong Jungle Beat that is just in Mario Galaxy, and they just kind of stole it straight up. Like, for example, the fur textures, if you've ever played DK Jungle Beat, they're just nearly the same technology. And if you've ever played Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, the flowers, those flowers are in Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, and they function exactly the same, and they look exactly the same as well. So it's just kind of funny that this random bongo game from the GameCube ended up influencing one of the best platformers of all time.
I like the fur textures on the bee.
Yeah, it's not just the bee though; it's everything. Everything that has fur is structured like all of the Mario Galaxy fur is very, very similar to the fur, how the fur works in Donkey Kong Jungle Beat.
Yeah, you could tell they can you can tell that they reuse some assets here and there.
Yeah.
What other things have fur in this game?
There's bosses with fur, like the moles, and the mole boss in particular. Where is that last star chip? Oh my god. The mole bosses, I think, are one of the easier ones to see it in. They're not really around at the moment, but am I just really dumb at the moment? Or I feel like I'm being really dumb and missing something very, very obvious. No.
I just want to remind everyone that we will not be announcing the Gold Mario Amiibo right after this stream. We're going to announce it right before the Banjo-Kazooie stream.
Yeah, just so that we can get to bed as soon as this is done, pretty much.
Yeah. Like, as soon as this game is done, I don't think any of us want to get on camera and pull a name from a hat.
No, I think as soon as this game is done, we're... Oh, it's up there! Okay, how do we get up there? Now is the question, but, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I want to thank everybody for sticking with us throughout this much longer than we anticipated game. Well, actually, no, this is going about the pace I expected. What time is it right now?
It is 2:26.
Yeah, this seems about right. I think we probably got at least... I think 4 a.m. is probably a safe bet for when we're gonna be done.
You think you'll be done at 5? I think you're gonna be done at 5.
I hope I'm done by 4 a.m. How about I'll put it that way? Because I do have stuff I need to get done tomorrow, so I hope that I will be... You know, what I'm really glad about is that I'm glad that my sister is moving on Saturday as opposed to tomorrow, because if it was moving tomorrow, I would be very, very upset to be moving heavy furniture after having no hours of sleep. Okay, can I pull star from all the way over here?
Too bad.
No, yeah, it is too bad, but still, you know, my sister says she was gonna donate and she didn't. Oh, Stefan went to bed, but there was a donation read, and the donator was Yo Mama. That was the person who said that their name was. And at that time, I was like, is that like actually my mom? Because I don't think my mom would do that. And when I went on my water break, then my mom was like giving me sass because she was like, oh yeah, no, that wouldn't actually be your mom that did. Oh, wow, that was the quickest I've ever caught this rabbit. Okay. But no, that was actually my mom who gave that gave that money, so thank you, Mom. I know she's asleep, but... Okay.
Mama Ted.
Mama Ted. Well, my sister said she would, and she didn't, so she's a liar. Okay.
Well,
75.
you gotta help her move shit.
Yeah, I gotta help her move. Thankfully, it's not. It should only be a couple of hours. It shouldn't be that. Oh yeah, you can. Okay, so no. There are no comments. Okay, I forgot that you could talk to him and get the map. I really don't want to do more gold leaf, but I probably should. Okay, Cataquack to the skies.
No, John Ducking, we are not going to give Ted's mom the gold Mario amiibo.
Which save us all shipping costs, though. I don't.
Oh, Ted, you have to ship it to her.
I have to ship it to. I'll take that box and put it inside of another box, and I'll
She
mail
has to
that
pay
box
for
to
the shipping.
myself.
And when it arrives, I will give it to my mother, not pass it on.
There we go. Okay, there we go. Awesome. We're almost done, guys. We're almost done. We're about, we're almost 2/3 of the way through. No, wait. Yeah, we're almost 2/3 of the way through. We will be 2/3 of the way through at 80 stars. So, thank you for sticking through this insanely long stream. Also, if you've been watching since Ryan doing Crash, thank you for sticking through the Insane Trilogy, but also I would question your insanity for watching the stream for... Oh, that started at 2, right? Insane Trilogy? For 12 straight hours. Yeah. I hate Cataquacks. The one thing they brought back from Sunshine in this game, and it had to be them. Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Because people like them.
I don't think anybody who's played Sunshine liked them. They're the worst part about Gelato Beach. Why would you ever bring back the part... Oh, you want to know what's the best part of Super Mario Sunshine? Watermelons. Yeah, I'm sure everybody who's played that game agrees to that statement. Where even is the Cataquack? Where even is it? Where? There you are. Okay. Wake up. You stupid. Ow. Oh, no! He knocked me to the first planet. I didn't even know that was possible. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Why? So why is all this shit in the sky?
God. Science.
Because
I'm not saying how. I'm saying why.
I guess that's kind of like
Mario
asking,
game?
why did, like, humans evolve to be humans, I guess. I don't know. Like,
What?
Like, yeah, why did humans exist? Like, maybe there is no why. Maybe it just is. Okay. Like, there's no reason why the planets are in the order that they are. So, maybe it just... This is how the world is. Okay. What I want to know is how these Cataquacks survive in a world where they... on a planet where they have no source of food or water.
What is a Cataquack?
The blue thing that keeps on knocking me into the air and being really annoying. Okay. Come, you stupid.
Yeah, it's basically the small duck thing that catapults you.
Don't. Yeah, I don't know who thought it was a good idea to bring these guys back from Mario Sunshine. But whoever did decide that, I have some choice words to say to them. I remember this stage actually being fun, too. Like, oh, yeah, there's these platforms. You platform on them like a platformer. That's great. And no, this stage is not great.
A cranky pigeon. I don't know what I want to do with my life. Maybe something with turquoise. I don't know.
Oh boy. Okay. Just launch me. Oh, wow, I've never seen it whiff before. No! Get back here! You're supposed to launch me to the star. Thank you. Okay. Okay, good. Now there's a level that's actually part of the level that's actually fun. Awesome. Okay. There we go. Okay. Where even is the... Oh, here it is. Okay. Do we have to... Oh, man, I don't even remember what's left in this. Oh, you. Oh, you. I hate cataquacks. I hate cataquacks so much. Okay. And there's no way we can beat the... We can't lead them to the B Mario until we beat the moles, too. Okay. You. Get over here. Thank you. There we go. Was that so hard? There. Now we can fly over to the flowers and just be done with this level. Nope. No, we can't. All right. Okay. Launch me. Thank you. Almost there. Almost there. Okay, what am I doing? This is clearly not the way you're supposed to do this. I'm supposed to like go, yeah, I'm supposed to go up here. What am I even doing? There we go. Okay. You see, the
Hey
levels...
Ted, could you beat the game?
I'm working on it, okay? It takes some time. You gotta jump. You gotta press the Mario button. You press the button and you jump. You jump the Mario. And then you also gotta do your cosplay where Mario is pretending to be Winnie the Pooh's bee friends. Except they're not friends. Winnie the Pooh and bees don't get along because Winnie the Pooh is a thief and tries to take their food. So, I don't know why Mario's cosplaying as Winnie the Pooh's mortal nemesis, but... No.
A cranky pigeon asks how many A presses in this run?
Thousands. Thousands. I'm adding like 20 right now, mashing the A button to try to get through the text quicker. Even though that doesn't do jack shit.
Da 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 da. Yeah!
Yeah. Woohoo! When it rains, it... Oh, I remember this level. Oh, this level has one of the harder cosmic Mario chases, I remember. It also, I think, has one of the harder purple coin comets as well. Thankfully, though, after we beat this... Oh, wait, no, there's the hidden... I don't even remember where to even begin with the hidden star in this stage. I have no clue where that's supposed to be.
Want me to look it up?
No, the game will always tell you after you've beaten the 3 main stars. It'll always tell you what stage the hidden star is supposed to be in. So once I know that, I'm usually okay with remembering. I'll be like, oh yeah, I gotta do X, Y, and Z. But at the moment, I'm not really remembered. There's not much in this game that'll get you stuck. Like, how the hell am I supposed to do that? Other than like a few choice purple coins.
Well, someone in the chat says that it's the second level.
It's the second level? Okay, thank you. That makes sense considering that how the levels have been structured so far. Okay.
Someone says behind the big tree?
Oh, right, it's the bell. Okay, yeah, no, now I remember. Yeah, I remember exactly where the hidden star for this one is. It's you hit the bell and then you go into a bubble around the tree and it plays music. And the camera can... Oh, wait. No, wait. Did I... Camera... Wow. That was a thing. Okay, good job, camera.
Is that name supposed to be pronounced Frigorifero? The name is interesting. I've never seen that name before.
Whose name? In chat?
Yeah, in chat.
Okay. Steven, don't make fun of chat.
Make fun of it? I said it was an interesting name.
Steven, how dare you say his name is stupid? Don't try to lie to chat. They heard you all loud and clear. I think you should apologize to this man.
They make. Well, that's because chat makes fun of us.
Oh no, chat's allowed to do that. They're the ones giving us money. They can do what they want.
Isn't that how I pronounced it? Except I rolled my R's. Am I not supposed to roll my R's? Rigo Rifero?
That's probably right.
I mean, it looked Italian, so I was like, well, I should probably roll my R's.
I can't do it. I just can't roll my R's. Like...
It's so close to just saying the letter D, da-da, instead of da.
Da.
I try to make the R sound and the da sound at the same time.
I can't. I'm just bad. It has not been a skill that I've ever had in my life. I know it's like one of those things like snapping your fingers. I know that just some people are incapable of doing it. So like it's not.
So not to insult an entire culture, but I really can't stand when the German language uses the
sound. Yeah.
Yeah, the sound. It's like, oh my god.
Oh well, you just use the sound to complain about it.
Yeah. I did it to express disgust.
Oh boy, everybody's favorite boss, the not Monty Mole, who's going to shoot water at me. You see, Mario's better than other platformers because he can jump on spikes without dying instantly. Makes him better.
Sonic can do it.
Devil Dog says, how about French gargling? I don't know what that is.
Oh. No, there's some gargling in French. Like when you're like...
Yeah, there is some, yeah.
Tu es très stupide and whatever. Though that's not the sound I normally like associate with the French. It's more like a... Je ne sais quoi, je ne sais, je ne parle français très bien.
It's like every single K sound in French is very spitty. Like croissant. It's like, cut it out.
Again, you're spitty all over my face. Okay. Yeah. I am bad at accents. I have always been like I can do a purposefully bad accent, but I can't do any accents like well to save my life. Which makes me really jealous of people who can do them. Like when I was in high school, there was a girl I knew in who was only there who I knew from a summer camp that I was doing at that time. And like I only knew her the 1 year, and she had a perfectly normal American accent, and like everybody thought that she was just from around here. And then one day she's talking on the phone with like her parents or something, and like she's speaking in a very like stereotypical British accent, and we're like, wait, are you from Britain? And then she's like, yeah. And we're like, what? And it's like, yeah, I don't want people to bring attention to it, so I talk American. And we're like, what? Wow. So that was cool, I guess. Okay, let's go. I don't know if that story was as interesting as I thought it was.
It was very top heavy.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's go get the gold leaf secret star, and then we can be done. No, wait, no. There'll probably be a comment after we get the secret star, because there weren't any comments here before that, and then that's how this game likes to... camera! The camera likes to be bad. Okay. Okay.
By the way, good morning, chatters from the UK, because it's like 8 AM right now.
Yeah, you guys... I'm still go to bed, dude. It's like
It's 8 o'clock.
you've been up since like midnight. Go to bed.
Well, my sleep schedule is shit anyway.
It doesn't get better unless you try. Okay.
You know, I did try, but it honestly doesn't get better for me.
Dude. No, wait. Oh, God.
Oh damn, Ted! Look at you.
Yeah, I try.
Look
Oh,
at them. Oh, you messed up.
yeah, no.
Oh,
I try to.
Oh.
Every time you try to be cool and like do it quick and make like the music go fast, you always have to stop, and then it gets awkward. It's like a
Oh
metaphor
man, I
for
love
life.
the ball balancing things in this game.
Oh, we've done most of them at this point, unfortunately. The only one left I can remember is the one in Melty Molten in one of the extra stages. They have a ball balancing thing in there. Oh boy, we gotta do purple coins first. Yeah. You see, at the very least, when you play the game this way, if you're not a fan of a particular level, I'd rather just take the pill hole and get it all done at once instead of putting it off for later. Because I'm not gonna lie, trying to do Dusty Dunes over the course of like an hour with all that stuff in between was not my favorite. Okay, purple coins in the woods. Oh, this is one of those. This is the stage where, at the very least, they tell you, okay, you have to have this many purple coins by this point. Like, you should have like 80 purple coins by the point, and that's great. But if you missed one, you might as well die because you don't have enough time to go back and get that that coin that you missed. You know, I should stress that you should have 20. Yeah, so we're fine. I should stress that you should die in the game, not in real life. Like if you miss purple coins, it's fine. You don't need to die for that. Okay.
Attractive.
Okay, there we go.
So, does the 420 joke make sense in Europe, because they do the day before the month?
Yeah, they do it weird.
No, they do it in a much better way.
I don't know. It's different, so that means it's weird and bad. I don't know. Like it might be one of those things where it's just called by, like the day's just called by so many like Americans 420 that they just kind of go along with it. Like
yeah, that's the basic gist of it.
yeah, like people call it 9/11 so much, like they don't think it. Everybody knows that it's not November 9th over there, I'm sure.
However, I do like day, month, year because it's small, medium, big. But I would say that year, month, day would be better, especially just for file keeping records. Because think of it this way: if you have like a bunch of files from a bunch of different years, every single 1st of April is going to be categorized next to each other.
I think that is probably how they do, like if you were to go to a lot of like businesses where they have years and years of files to keep, they probably do sort it by in that manner.
Yeah, year, month, day.
Yeah, because it makes the most sense to go from the largest. No, I do not want to. Okay. No. I need to pick up the coin. Let me get the coin. Game. Okay, I'm gonna go all the way back here. I'm on a time crunch game. I'll go all the way back here, and then I'll get the coin. Then I'll get the coin.
Oh, he's trying so hard.
Okay,
to
you
get
should
that
have
one purple coin.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay. We'll be fine, I hope, as long as I don't go too roundabout of a way. This purple coin, actually, this is not as bad as I remember it being. There's not really any purple coins that you can miss as well, so this is like the precursor to... No, pick it up. Thank you. This is like the precursor to what's to come with Dreadnought, because Dreadnought is easily the hardest of this style of purple coin missions, where it's like over the linear path, you have to collect X number of coins. There's like two types of, like, if you're timed and it's an open area, they usually give you more than the coins you need, and if it's a linear path, they almost always leave it to 100 coins. Exactly. Okay. Okay, yeah, so we'll have to wait for that comment to appear. It'll probably appear after. Sea Slide! Okay. This level is also not my favorite, but... Actually, yeah, the only level in the engine room I really like is Toy Time, which is next. Okay. Oh, wait, you know, actually, I take it back. The standard stages in this aren't that bad. It's the extra stages that like the purple coins and the purple coins in this are obnoxious, but the rest aren't the worst. Okay. I'm gonna try swimming with the shell. Yeah, probably if I can find one. Where the hell is the? Oh wait, no, there. It's just in the swim track. You know, you don't even really need the shell if you don't care about your arms all that much. Rubber, 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 rubber. You friend of those penguins? I'm gonna rubber, 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 rubber. 8 rings. 8 rings in hand, and there's something I don't know. Okay.
All under the man.
Okay, come on. Okay. 7. There we go. This isn't even like a race. This is just, I'm gonna poop out rings, and you're gonna go through them. Because solve my maze, Superman. How... Solve that maze. Go through rings. Actually,
There's no time to waste.
I'm going through rings right now. Why don't those count, Mr. Shark? Yeah. Now think about it. Okay. And come on, poop out another ring. Poop out another ring.
You know what? I think Mario Galaxy might have the only water levels that I actually like in any game.
In any Mario game, I would say that I probably like the water and swimming better than in definitely at least the 3D Marios.
Oh wait, some.
The swimming in most of the 2D Mario games is pretty unoffensive to me. Oh man,
Actually,
the light goes through him when you. The light on the shell goes through him. It looked like I stabbed him with my spotlight. Oh god. Oh.
Yeah, I can see what you mean.
Yeah. Okay.
Foppy, I like Hydrocity when I'm not in the water.
There we go.
Oh,
2/3.
that's the screen.
Nah, the water's not fun in that level.
Yeah, I'll admit the water in that one.
Cosmic comment. Okay. So
Okay, so
I hope you guys like Sea Slide because we're now going back to Gold Leaf. Yay! Okay.
Tidal Tempest asks, is it pronounced Hydrocity or Hydrocity? It is confirmed that it is Hydrocity, but I will continue to incorrectly call it Hydrocity because I think it sounds better.
I've always called it Hydrocity Zone, like my entire life. So you don't unlearn something like that easily.
Yeah, I always called it Hydro City Zone.
I can never get the shortcut to work for this. Oh, I never knew that running into him drops starbits. That's cool. But I can never get the shortcut for. No, damn it! You know what? I lost, so might as well just make it go quicker, right? Okay. Yeah. So one fun thing about this game is that since it deletes your lives upon every time you start the game, I technically had to restart the game when I beat Bowser. So I would be at like 140 something lives at this point. So I don't know if a game over is gonna happen, guys. Like,
A cranky pigeon asks, guys, do you call it Sonic Heroes or bad video game?
why not both? Okay.
Meh.
I believe both pronunciations are correct.
I keep... Steven, are... Oh wait, no, he got the star before I could jump off the cliff. Okay. Now, Steven, are you do you agree with Gareth and me that Shadow is a better video game than Heroes?
It pains me to say that, but yes, it is. It's weird to say that a bad game is better than a worse game.
Meh.
Yeah, Heroes, I would never want to touch Heroes ever again. Not that I want to touch Shadow either, to be fair, but...
I'd rather not touch both of them.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, he stops to, like... okay.
You
Sorry.
can't piss your guys off, but I find Heroes more tolerable.
I'd rather do any... No! Oh! Ooh, that was clutch. Okay.
You know, the reason why I say Shadow is better than Heroes, Shadow has so many flaws, but Heroes has so many flaws.
Yeah.
And
Like,
that
I would rather... Like, I can imagine... Like, I would rather do any one given route in Shadow than do any one given playthrough of Heroes. Like, and at least in Shadow, you can karate chop gun soldiers because they're dicks, and then they die. No, they don't die. They just like stand there with their arms outstretched eternally, which might be worse, actually.
See, Shadow was the first game that I ever 100%ed.
Oh.
I'm not saying I didn't go through every single possible type of story.
Oh
arc.
no, that's stupid. That's
Who the
stupid.
fuck will care
That's
about that?
stupid.
That's like 300 playthroughs. You've got better
Shadow
things
was
to
the
do.
first game that I got all A's on. And that should tell you something compared to Heroes, which, fuck that noise.
Yeah, like... Wait, what am I supposed to do for this stage again? Who do I have to talk to?
15-year-old.
Yeah, I know that... Oh, I have to talk to you. You didn't, like, do... Well, I know that they didn't have... Like, I've never actually gotten all A's in Sonic Adventure 2, actually, because, I'm bad and I always run out of steam whenever I try. But... What was I gonna say? I completely lost my train of thought, but... Did you, like, do the super hard mode that you unlock when you get all A's in Shadow?
Yes, and it is super hard.
Ugh. I don't know why.
I can get all the way to what's that level where the arc is just falling apart.
Oh, I know the one you're talking about. That's
Something
the end of like
to
that's the find the computer room level.
No, it's not the one with Vector. There's so many different arc levels.
Yeah, like
It could be the one with Vector.
No, wait, no, I don't think it's the find the computer room one. I think it No, it could be. I really don't remember though. I don't go out of my way to play.
The hit 2005 meme. Find the computer room.
Ooh. Wait, am I winning? Did I win the race? Did the race end already? Oh wait, no, I'm supposed to go up here. Okay. Never mind. Wait, no, I can still lose. I probably shouldn't walk on the beach.
At least in Shadow you can grind on the fucking rails, people.
Yeah, that Rail Canyon is miserable. You want to know what the worst thing about Sonic Heroes is? You get to Rail Canyon and you think you're at the end of the game, and then the game's like, lol, nope, you gotta go through Mystic Mansion and Frog Forest first. And
What bugs me to... go on.
And those levels are bad. That's all I have to say.
What bugs me the most about Heroes is that it does the same thing that Sonic Adventure 1 does, is that the mechanics will be unpredictable a lot of the times. Like, you're never quite sure if you're gonna glitch through that one thing. You're never quite sure if you're gonna fall off of that. It's really irritating. Just like, okay, so there's this one section, Emerald Coast, when you're playing as Sonic. There's this one curve where if you don't know how to maneuver the control stick just right, you're gonna clip through a wall and you're gonna fall into the ocean. You know the one I'm talking about.
A curve,
Yeah.
not a loop, right? Because I'm thinking of...
Yeah, it's right before a loop.
Because the thing, when we're talking about wonky stuff in Sonic Adventure 1, the first thing I think about is the loop in Emerald Coast, where, like, you go through the loop, like, 3 times, and you always fall off and die.
Sometimes it doesn't work.
Yeah. Yeah. My big thing about Heroes is that you can't beat a level without it being 15 minutes long, even unless if you're playing Team Rose.
The levels overstay their welcome, but it's just that you're never quite sure if something is ever gonna work. Sometimes when you do that tornado move to go up a pole, sometimes it doesn't work. When you're grinding on rails and you want to switch from rail to rail, sometimes it doesn't work.
Oh,
yeah, I have more problems with the levels overstaying their welcome rather than whether this works or not.
No, I can get what you mean, because, like, there are times, like, when I was a kid, one of the things I did in Heroes was I would try to play through, the first, like, Future City level. I forget its name. But, I would always try to play that only playing as Sonic, because that's, like, the only stage in the game where you can beat it without switching to the Flight and Power, team. You can beat it as just being Speed. And I remember, in order to do that, you have to do, like, some pretty tricky, tornado, triangle jump, and use the tornado move. And there are some times when it's just like you would be hanging on a wall for the triangle jump, and you just drop for no good reason, even though you were pressing the button the same way you pressed the button every other time you've tried it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, granted, every Sonic game has stuff like that. Like, you know, I love Adventure 2, but there are times when you press the B button and you'll do the Lightspeed dash, and you press the B button and nope, you're gonna somersault instead.
That's okay. That can be fixed just by making some button mapping. You
Yeah.
have 4 face buttons. Don't rely on just 2 of them, Sonic Team. Come on, dude.
I think that was Ocarina of Time only had 2 buttons, and that makes it better because people like it for some reason, kind of
What
thing.
are you talking about?
Like, people, like, Ocarina of Time is the best video game of all time, and Ocarina of Time, like, everything was context sensitive and better. So I think they were trying to not, like, mimic.
No,
Yeah. I think they
no,
were.
don't make things context sensitive.
Yeah.
When I press a button, I want it to do the thing I want it to do.
Yeah.
That's stupid. That's one of the things that so I like it. I like when when the home attack is actually on a different button. I know that's gonna sound weird at first, but in Sonic Colors, you either if you press A while in the air, you'll either double jump or you'll do a home attack, and it's context sensitive. In
Yeah.
Sonic Unleashed, they introduced the idea of what if the home attack was on a different button? Well, that's kind of a dumb idea for Sonic Unleashed, because when you press A twice, you don't
Nothing happens.
double jump. So in Sonic Colors, why didn't they keep what they did in Sonic Unleashed and make the home attack on a separate button, so that way when I double jump, I'll just do a double jump?
Yeah. When you have something, like, I don't think it really matters if there's no, other thing. Like, if there's no other thing on that button. Like, for example, like, when you jump and press A in Sonic in Adventure 1 and 2, it's not like you do different things depending on anything. It's like you'll either homing attack or not. I suck. Like I can see it both. I can see it both ways, but like somersaulting and spin dashing should not be on the same button. And Adventure 2 has it that, and so you have to do like the awkward stop if you're going to do the spin dash in that game, which is a little bit annoying.
I don't remember having that problem because with somersaulting, you just have to tap A into.
Yeah, you have to tap B to do the somersault, and you hold it to do the spin dash. But
should be.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just it would have been. I think it would have been a little bit better if they had made them different buttons, because if you want to do the spin dash, you come to a complete stop, and it's a little bit awkward. Again, it's not like a major thing. It's just like a minor thing, kind of. Generally speaking, I think both adventure games would be better if they just used all of the buttons available to them on the control on the control pad. Whereas one thing is that Sonic Adventure 2 has instead the Y button allows you to cycle through the different things that the B button is able to do at any given time, which is like the only way you can do like the sunglasses or the magic hand or any of that BS. And
I know.
It's bizarre. Wait, why do you have mail?
There's so many face buttons. Use them.
Wait, they can't. Princess Peach can send you more one-ups than just. I thought she only did that every time you loaded up the game. Okay, thanks, I guess. Cool.
But yeah, I think Unleash was the first time to put the Lightspeed Dash on its own button.
That should just always. That should always just happen. Like
Nope.
I can't tell you. There's the one time in the game. Like I can't tell you how many times I played Crazy Gadget, and you get to the one point where you have to do the Lightspeed Dash across that ring of that line of rings to go from the one section to the other section, and it's over the bottomless pit, where I've like somersaulted instead of doing it, and then I go over the pit. No, actually, I don't think you'd go over the pit and die, but it's annoying. Actually,
I never
no.
had that problem. I never had that problem with the somersault. I definitely had that problem with the bounce bracelet.
Yeah,
Where the-
bounce.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, where you try to do Lightspeed Dash and then you bounce bracelet to your death. Yeah. You know what? Actually, you know what? I'm misremembering. I don't. It's not not being able to Lightspeed Dash. It's I've gotten to that point in the stage with the electric shield. So the rings attract to me. And they attract to me from so far away that I can't actually use the Lightspeed Dash anymore. And then I'll just die and lose I just can't beat the level anymore.
Oh man, this level is boring.
Yeah. This is the races I don't mind so much, but looking for the silver stars, like you have to basically just go through the entire slide as B Mario, and it's not the best.
Oh, Ted.
What? What?
Please tell me you've landed on the cloud by now.
Yeah, I have.
Okay,
I'm
thank
bad.
you.
I'm bad at video game. Just so
You can
you
climb
know.
on top. You can go on top of the tree to get a better jump.
I don't know if you can reach with with B Mario. I don't know if you can. Well, we're not gonna find out because I've already made it past. There.
Yeah,
How
I see
many?
that.
How many stupid star bits do you need in Luma?
The question is, how many smart star bits do you need? Hey.
Okay, you need 40. We've only got 39, 29. I should say.
69.
No. Sorry, no. You see, we can make jokes about dicks and all sorts of other things, but 69 jokes is where I cross the line of good taste. We're not allowed to make 69 jokes in my stream.
Can I make... Well... That's an oddly specific number of jokes that I'm not allowed to tell.
I hate you. No, that's not true.
Hero likes it.
I do.
Where are the star bits on the other side of the level that I can pick up with my pointer so that I don't have to backtrack here to go to the Luma? Actually, you know what? I'm probably better off just going for the stars since I've already got 2 of them at this point instead of going for the Luma because we can't just get... Well, okay, no, it doesn't bother me as much in Mario Galaxy that you can't get more than 1 star in a level because... You know, usually the levels are separate enough that it's not a problem, but in Mario 64 it definitely bothers me that I can't just pick up the stars. I'm like, no, I got a star and another one's like 3 feet away from me. Why do I have to enter the level all over again? It's dumb. Okay. Also, why can't B Mario pick up shells? That's the most random thing. Whatever. There's another B power-up right next to me, so I don't really... I can just pick that up later, but... Okay. Okay, Steven, here's a question for you. In Super Mario... Oh, it's just for Starbits. Oh, that was a waste of time. In Super Mario Brothers... Koopas will walk off the ledge to their deaths if they are green, but they don't if they're red. What is it about red Koopas that makes them smart enough to not do that?
I believe the different types of Koopas are in different cults.
You see, the green shell is just empty. The red shell still has a corpse in it.
So the red shell they believe in not sacrificing themselves to their lord and master just yet, but the green ones they want to get that like done ASAP. Is what's going on?
No, in fact, I think no. The cults thing was just a joke, but here's what I think. I think the color of the shell represents the mood of the Koopa.
Oh,
and
okay.
And when you just had it with life, your shell turns green.
Oh, you see, you're mixing up the tropes here because normally the shell would turn red when you're angry, but it turns green, so it's symbolic of how we envy when people can show their rage more clearly. Yeah, there we go.
I mean, it's angry at the person in front, so the red shell makes sense.
There we go. There we go. Okay.
Whereas green is a little more chill than that.
There we go. Okay, I really hope this takes me back to the area where I just was. Okay, good, it did, because I believe the last star is on top of the tree. Yes, it is. Why did you have to shoot me past the tree, game? Oh wait, no, this is actually better because you have to go. Okay, why put the bee over here and not in the area where I can get it easily? Whatever. You see, Mario.
Someone described that description with how to BS your essays 101.
No, that is how you BS your essays. Like, as long as you the trick. Okay, I'm gonna give you some advice.
Yeah, did you miss a star?
No, it's on top of the tree.
No, it's on top of the tree.
The game launches you past the tree, but I didn't have my bee suit at that point, so I had to go back and get a bee suit. But the whole thing with writing a good essay is to just be confident. You can be pulling you know you're pulling bullshit out of your ass. You have to fake it till you make it. Basically, is what's going on. So you can't not firmly believe the stuff that you're trying to say. Like you can't like be like, oh, you know the green Koopa shells might represent envy. No, you have to be firm about this. They do represent envy. And you have to pull like 3 or 4 quotes that might kind of sort of prove your point on a good day. And then just roll with them and take them as far as you can go. And then
sounds like Gareth.
They'll respect, your teacher will respect you for it. And then you'll get the grade. You'll get an... Why do you go all the way over there? Okay. Mario 64 and Sunshine do that too, where it's like, okay, you get the star, but in order to get it, you have to it just flies all the way over there.
Walk about
Okay.
5 miles.
Yeah, there we go. Got it. Wonderful. So now the only thing left for Sea Slide is comets. And I think... Oh, this is another...
Whoa.
Stop doing that. I've been pressing the home button by accident all day, and it's ticking me off, actually. Okay. Silver Stars of Sea Slide. Good. I think... Okay, so since we're nearing it, I think at 90 stars, I will take another 5-minute break just to throw water on my face. And then I will be good to go. I think I'll be good to go for the remaining 30 stars in the game. We're getting there, guys. We are closing in on the final parts of this game, and I will beat this, even if it. Okay, no, I was gonna say even if it kills me, that is a lie. I'm not gonna die for. I love Platformania. I love all of you. I love your donations. I'm not gonna die for you. Thanks. But.
Wow, I thought you were dedicated, but I guess not.
But I will try my hardest in ways that involve me still maintaining my life. Still maintaining my distinction between organic matter and non-organic matter. Oh my god, that's my favorite. You see, I love... Science is great, but one thing I love about science is that whenever they don't have a definition for something, they just make shit up. So, for example, the official scientific definition for life is the property that differentiates living matter from non-living matter. It's
Wait,
like,
what?
yes, the scientific definition for life is the property that that distinguishes living matter from not living matter. That's how life, life, like I'm living.
Oh, life. I heard light, and I'm like, no.
No. Okay. Yeah, no. There's probably a decent scientific definition for light. It's what's inside Kingdom Hearts.
Oh my god.
You see, I make Kingdom Hearts jokes all the time, but I've only ever played up to Wonderland in the first game. Like, I haven't even beaten it. I got to it and said, fuck this, and didn't go any farther.
Yeah.
The Silver Stars... Oh, right, I have to go do the Star Bits. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's not gonna take too long, hopefully.
I think the only Kingdom Hearts game I've ever beaten was Dream Drop Distance, which has some really fun gameplay, but the story is shit as usual.
I didn't actually like the gameplay of the original Kingdom Hearts. I thought the combat was really boring, I thought.
Dream Drop Distance is a lot better because you're a lot more mobile.
Is it still as slow? Like, is the speed a lot higher? Because in an action RPG, I don't like it. If I'm playing a action RPG specifically, I prefer it to be faster paced. If I'm playing a turn-based RPG, I usually don't mind things being a little bit slower. But in an action RPG, if it's as slow as a turn-based RPG, things lose me a little bit because, like, if you generally speaking, in an action RPG, you sacrifice a little bit of the speed for a little bit of the strategy for, a faster pace. So, like, if it's as simplistic as a normal RPG, as if it's as simplistic as an action RPG, and as slow as a normal RPG, it's just like, why am I... If it's as simplistic as an action RPG and as slow as a normal RPG, I'm wondering why am I playing this?
Well, Dream Drop Distance has a thing called flow motion where it's basically like wall jumping and grinding, and then you chain together to make attacks.
Why is there grinding in an RPG? Oh no, not like grinding, like beating monsters. That's in RPGs for obvious reasons, like rail grinding.
No, like grinding in Sonic Adventure.
Yeah, why is grinding like Sonic Adventure in an RPG?
It's an action RPG.
Yeah, but why is there rail grinding?
Because it's an action RPG.
Yeah, but...
With action.
Yeah, but... whatever. Ah, okay, I did not mean to press the C button there, but whatever, we can roll with it.
Just give up.
No, I'm never gonna give up. That...
Just give up.
No, I can do it. I still have time. I can make up those points. Okay. You know, I never actually thought to do the, to do it this way, but this actually works. Oop. Okay. Wait, no, this is a bad idea. Wait, no, I do have to make one.
Yeah, it's a bad idea.
Yeah, not the smartest idea you had.
No, I made it.
Dummy.
I made it. It's fine. I can do it. Yeah, this actually worked out pretty okay. By accident, but it did. Okay, so now for fun, I'm going to make myself go into orbit, but I can't do that for too long because then the game will kill me. Woo! I don't know how long you have to be in orbit in order for the game to kill you, but it will happen.
Mickey is Ultra King. I cannot remember the last time I saw hot dog buns come in a package of 8 or 10. I think they come in 8 now.
They do?
It's probably just enough people complained.
Yeah, you don't want to have to buy 4 of each.
Yeah, no, you have to buy 40 hot dogs and 40 hot dog buns to get it to work out.
Yeah, the only time you can ever have them is if you're hosting a barbecue. That's it. Oh, I forgot. We have to do the... No, I didn't forget.
Oh no!
Purple coins. It's like the sea. It's like the sea.
Oh,
The silver. It's like silver stars, but worse. At the very least, there's no purple coins in the water. They like tell you that right at the start.
Oh, Ted, why?
Because people donated very generously, donated $15,000. They wanted this.
For charity.
For charity. They decided, yeah. You want to know what we want to see? We want to see purple coins on Sea Slide Galaxy. That's our favorite. That's our favorite thing. The best thing about this game is purple coins and Sea Slide.
It's
Every
true.
day.
I
Entirely your
say that
choice.
specifically.
They knew what they knew we had to do it. They knew it was a part of the game. They just didn't care. How
You
dare-
know, even through bullshit like this is still my favorite Mario game.
Yeah, pretty much. Like it's one of those things where I think you put up with the again, like not that this is the worst. Not that this is like the worst thing ever. But you put up with stuff like this because the other parts are so much fun, you know? Like, not every game has that one level where you're just like, I don't want to play this right now. Like, even the best games of all time all have that one. Like, that's the, like, I mean, Ocarina of Time isn't, like, the best game of all time. But everybody's all like, oh, it's the best game of all time. And then people are like, Water Temple, and like, oh, that's the worst stage ever. And I'm like, okay, make up your mind. Is it the best or the worst? But, yeah. God. Steven, what's your
Frankie.
favorite Zelda?
Oh,
I'm just curious.
That's hard. If you had asked me when Breath of the Wild came out, I would have said Breath of the Wild, but playing Breath of the Wild for only, I say only, but playing Breath of the Wild for only 80 hours, I never want to play Breath of the Wild ever again in my life. That game is the definition of repetitive. Holy shit, is it repetitive.
If it's repetitive if you want to go for everything, I will agree. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, especially if you
go
want to,
for-
like, max out your armor and stuff, like, you have to do a lot of grinding. Like, you have to follow
Yeah,
the
you
dragons through the same path every night. in order to get the
Holy
dragon
shit.
crystals and stuff
I
like
was,
that.
yep, I was just trying to upgrade, my, my ancient armor, and that shit takes forever, man. I don't got time for that.
Yeah, like, Breath of the Wild... Here's the thing. The Breath of the Wild hard mode came out not too long ago, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna start a new playthrough and try it and, like, see what it's like to play the game again, and I realized, like, I loved that game. It was a fantastic game, and that first playthrough was a great time, but I never want to do another playthrough anytime soon. Like, it would have to wait, like, 10 years before, and, like, almost forget everything about the game in general in order to want to play through Breath of the Wild all the way through again. You know?
Yeah, Breath of the Wild is like, it's good for like the first while. It's like, because, you know, it's kind of like growing up.
Because you're
You know, when
discovering-
you're Breath of the Wild, to me, like, in terms of the hours, it's kind of like each hour of Breath of the Wild is equivalent to like each year of a person's life. When you're a kid and you're first like growing up and everything's so new and cool. And then when you're old, you're just like, I just want to die.
Yeah, so I wouldn't want to. Yeah, I agree. I wouldn't want to play through that again. So
Yeah.
it's
That's how I
always,
feel.
even in general though, it's so different than the other games that I have a hard time comparing it to them. Like, it's like, okay, like, even if you wanted to compare, like, what is better, Ocarina of Time or Breath of the Wild, they're, like, two basically different genres. So it's, like, trying to compare apples and oranges, really. So, what other game would you say is the best one, then?
That would be the one that I keep going back to the most, I guess, right?
I guess, yeah. In most cases, I would say that's probably the one that you like the best. Unless if you're a weirdo like Johnny and you play Sonic 06 for fun. So, yeah.
Let's see. It would A Link to the Past is really good. But Ocarina of Time is really good. Might be one of those.
Okay.
Like, people tend to say that that Ocarina of Time is overrated. I don't really think so. I think it's pretty good.
For me, I just don't have the best memories with Ocarina of Time. Like, the Ocarina of Time, what I remember about that game is my cousin had it, and I played it on his N64 before I had my own N64. What I remember about my playthrough is, like, this is the only thing I remember about the first time I played that game is, like, you get to Hyrule Field and you're supposed to go to the castle. And you walk to the castle, and the game is, like, very specifically designed so that you will get to, using your normal walking speed, so you're not supposed to, like, not using any sidestepping or anything like that, which you don't know to do when you're 8 years old.
Oh, you can make it to the castle just by running in one night.
Not when you're, not the first... Yeah, but
You
every
can,
time
I've done it.
I remember the first time I got there though, is that I got there, I got to the castle, and then the moat closed like right as I got there, and I had to spend like 10 minutes standing outside and fighting skeletons, and waiting for those doors to open, and I was like, this is stupid. So that's what that's what I remember. Although then again, like my first.
There's so much more to the game, Ted.
Yeah, but I was only playing it for an hour at my cousin's house. He was like, "Oh man, this is the best game of all time. Trust me." And I'm like, I'm standing in front of this castle, fighting skeletons that never go away. When's the fun part? There was like a tree and he died. I guess like that was neat. Maybe. Then again, like I also.
What do you mean? First of all, what do you mean only an hour? Because you have to do an entire dungeon before you even get to go out there.
I think he like, oh god, I don't remember. Like, I think he showed me I think he like had a file like right out after Great Deku Tree or something, and he was like, oh, this is the part where you like explore the thing. I don't remember. I was like 8 years old when this happened.
So is that your only experience with the game?
No, I've beaten it. I beat it years later on Virtual Console. What's also funny about that playthrough is that So the fire arrows, right? You get them by shooting the arrow into the sun after the water temple. Thing is, I did that. Like I found the little the pedestal that says shoot the arrow to the sun to get the thing. I do that and nothing happens because you're supposed to specifically shoot it into the sun like right as morning happens, and if you do it too late, it doesn't count. So I don't get the fire arrows. Now, most of the game, you actually don't need the fire arrows. You can MacGyver your way through the Shadow and Spirit Temple without them by using Din's flame creatively, which is what I did. But I got to Ganon's Tower, and you just straight up, flat out need the fire arrows to beat those. And so, like, I'm there, and I'm stuck, and I'm like, okay, what the hell do I do? And then, like, Ryan's like, use the fire arrows, and I'm like, where are the fire arrows? I don't have them. And he's like, you should have them by now. How did you beat the Spirit and Shadow Temple? And I'm like, I didn't need them. I used Din's fire. And he's like, oh, well, you were supposed to do this. And you were supposed to shoot the arrow into the sun. And I'm like, I did that. I did shoot the arrow into the sun, and it didn't work. And so I got to Ganon's Tower and then lost. And yeah. Like, no, I got to Ganon's Tower, I couldn't beat one of the rooms, and then I just didn't touch the game for like 3 months, actually, until Ryan was like, dude, he made fun of me enough to the point where I was just like, dude, he was just like, just do it, and I was like, fine. So I did. That's Ocarina of Time.
You know what? No, I'm thinking about Ocarina of Time more now, and I'm gonna go with Link to the Past. I think that's probably my best Zelda. I'll tell you what's easier to do. Instead of thinking of what's best Zelda, what's worst Zelda? Fucking Zelda 2.
Zelda 1. I've never played Zelda 2. I still hate Zelda 1 to this day. Like, that is very much a game that people only like because the game on NES came with the map and strategy guide. If they didn't do that, everyone would hate that game. Because there's nothing in that game makes sense at all. Oh god, wait. Okay, good. For a moment there, I thought that I had missed one, but no, they're all here. We don't have any missing purple coin shenanigans going on. The last one's like down here. There we go.
Someone mentions Skyward Sword. You know what's weird about Skyward Sword is that when I'm not playing Skyward Sword, my opinion of the game is bad. But when I am playing it, I'm always having fun, and I don't understand why that is. And in fact, I have this opposite effect with Majora's Mask. When I'm not playing Majora's Mask, I'm like, you know what? That game seems really interesting and fun, and and I should give it another shot. And every single time I try to give Majora's Mask a shot, I'm like, this is the worst.
You see, when I was growing up, Majora's Mask was the only Zelda game I ever owned for a long, long time. And I could never get past the first part where you're stuck as the Deku Leaf kid. And, like, I hated it because it was like, oh, this game is too hard. Like, have tried to go back to it, and there's, like, I get why people like it, but certain things about it just kind of rub me the wrong way. And it's kind of a hard thing to put into words. I've never played Skyward Sword. It's not, that's not a huge priority for me. Like, I think I'd rather play Twilight Princess again, because I actually liked that game a lot. I think it helps that I played the HD remake, and that's the only version of the game I played. I didn't play the version on Wii, which apparently has more problems. Well, it should have more problems if the remake's supposed to fix it, but like, I think Twilight Princess out of the traditional 3D Zelda games is probably my favorite. Like, I know that it is basically just Ocarina of Time done again, but I don't know, I had a lot of fun playing that one, and it clicked with me in a way that Ocarina of Time just didn't. It helps that it helps that the dungeons and items in that game are all really good, I think, too.
Sir Pigwithy asks, Smoothie. No, who asked? Somebody asked. Oh, here we go. Superfly asks, Mr. Smoothies, what didn't you like about Majora's Mask? So, Majora's Mask. I super love the concept. But I don't like the execution at all.
The 3-day thing?
Well, here's the thing. 3 days to do certain things, and if you don't do the things, then you gotta do the 3 days again. Or you can use the redoing of 3 days again to your advantage so you can do other things. That sounds really cool. Doing that with a dungeon?
Oh,
No.
yeah, no, like, if you run out of
No.
time in the dungeon and you have to start all over again, yeah.
Yup. And if you're also trying to collect all the fairies in a dungeon and you don't know what you're doing, you gotta do it all over again? No. How about no? Don't do that. Now, also, the other aspect of that is how you're supposed to be, like, helping out all these people and influencing their lives. Most of them, I don't really care that much about.
Yeah, like, I know that I know that kind of the point is that, oh, you help them once, but then you go back in time and you're not going to be able to help again. Like, I know that that's
Yeah, it's
supposed
like-
to... I know that that's kind of the point. It's supposed to be depressing. But,
Yeah.
still, it kind of isn't... Like, you know, what annoyed me is that the game, it's not really clear when you can do certain side quests, and you can get pretty deep into certain side quests without knowing that you're not supposed to finish them by this point. One of the best examples is the side quest with the two people who are about to get married. You can get very, very far into that side quest, and it's a very long and involved side quest. You can get super far into that side quest, and then the game will be like, okay, now we have to go to this guy's hidden hideout in the final area of the game, and you're like, what? And there's really nothing else that says that, like, you shouldn't be able to, like, if it wasn't for that one small part, you would be able to do that entire side quest as soon as you turn back into normal Link. And you can get, like, 2 hours into that side quest as just normal Link. And then it's just like, nope, you can't finish it now. Sorry, sucks to be you. Yeah. I loved... Okay, I know we were talking about Zelders, but we got the Toy Time, and I love... Okay, now here's the thing. I was about to say I love Toy Time, but Toy Time also has both Spring Mario and the Luigi Purple Coins. So,
I'm torn about Spring Mario. Spring Mario, I think, would work well in certain levels, but not this one.
It's... Like, I don't... It's never as bad as I remember it being, I think, is the most important thing. But it's never good, either. So...
I think two things that would improve Spring Mario. Don't put Spring Mario in levels where there's bottomless pits.
Yeah.
And two, I think you should be able to hold down A before you land to make the big jump happen. That was such a bad sentence.
Oh no, I get what you mean. So you don't have to keep on pressing A every single time. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's like if you want to do the high jump, you have to press jump at exactly the right time. It'd be good if I could just, hold down A before Mario lands to perform the high jump. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about because Splatoon is my... I think my nunchuck's acting up again. Splatoon 2 has a level where there's these bouncy floors, and they actually do just that. You don't have to press the B button to jump right when you hit the floor. You can press the B. You can just hold down the jump button, and then you will, as long as you're landing on that bouncy surface, you will keep on jumping high, and it makes the stage a lot easier than it would be if you had to, like, keep on pressing it, especially in that case, because that game's a shooter, and so you're not looking at the ground a lot, you're looking at your enemies. So, you know what, this just gives you star bits. I don't care. We're skipping it, sorry. But yeah, so that would help too, especially since, like, if you're off, you just get the small jump anyway. So,
Ted, come on, dude. This isn't that hard.
No, I already gave up. Sorry. I already...
Or
For anybody
Yeah,
who's confused, these guys are on stream delay because we don't have any way to share screens in real time. So they're always anybody who's co-comming is always watching the stream at like a 20 to 30 second delay. So
Actually, it's better now. It's only like 10 to 15 now. But
oh
yeah.
really? Twitch got their shit together? Oh, I'm happy.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay.
you know what? For Spring Mario, if you hold down the A button on the ground, you should be able to walk normally. Because the thing I hate, because the thing I hate about Spring Mario is that the control always feels really awkward.
Well, you know, here's the thing, like, I'm not against the idea of having the control be bad in a, well, not necessarily the control being bad, but, like, the idea that, oh, you have this great power, but it comes at the cost that you don't feel in control can actually be a great gameplay mechanic. That's actually why I like, Plague of Shadows a lot. In Plague of Shadows, you don't, you can do these bomb bursts all over the place, and you can, like, and if you're good at it, you can fly all over the rooms and skip certain things, and it's a lot of fun. But it also comes at the expense of you not always feeling like you're in control, and it takes a lot of practice. But, like, sometimes not being in control is fun. Like, that's what makes, like...
Oh, like being drunk. What?
What? Yeah. Well, sorta, yeah. Like, sometimes it's fun to not feel like you're in total control, I guess. Like, it's not... It's a little bit better when it's more removed from your normal gameplay controls, because, like, when you're just in the ice level and you're slippery, that's kinda like your normal control, but not. So it's a little bit weirder than if it's, like, a completely different, sort of thing. You know? Like, if it's hard to explain, and 3 o'clock in the morning is not the best time to be explaining that kind of thing, but yeah. Oh, okay, it's Spring Mario, let's go. Like, I honestly, Spring Mario is never, it's always not as bad as I remember it being. That's what I come down to. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Never mind, Spring Mario sucks. Worst game ever. 0 out of 10.
Maybe you suck.
But, why not?
Yeah, that is a likely possibility.
Oh god, now I have to get back up to the... Now I
Oh boy, you have to do the whole thing all over again.
I just saw that, Ted. Oh,
yeah.
my god.
Thankfully I didn't die, though, because at the very least I don't have to... like, do all of the springs and stuff again. So, not the springs, the... screws all over again. Oh, wait, no! I just can't beat the level anymore, because its arm's gone. I'm stuck.
Oh my god,
I just have to...
No way.
I just have to die. You make the arm drop, and you can't get back up.
Okay, there has to be some kind of elevator.
No,
there was an elevator. There was a platform that went up.
there was.
Yeah, there was, dude.
Oh. Oops. Oops. Oh no.
Somebody wasn't paying attention.
I'm bad at video game. It's okay.
Ted, how many stars do you have?
87. So 3 more, and then I take a
God,
3-minute break to throw water on my face and refill my water. And then we're gonna, like, plow through the last 90 stars as fast as possible. Thankfully, it's mostly good ones left. Like, there's I'm going to be so happy when we get to Molten Galaxy, because that's, like, my favorite galaxy in the game. You know, Toy Time, I remember. Toy Time's fun. Like, the only galaxy I'm not looking forward to doing anymore that's left is Deep Dark. Because Deep Dark...
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but people are freaking out because you said last 90 stars.
Oh, yeah. We're playing Galaxy 2, don't you know?
No, there's only about 30 or so left, guys.
Yeah, there's only 30 stars. Like, the gravity? What? Gravity? Wait, what? Okay. All right. Oh, there is an elevator. It's right here. Oh, that's nice. How thoughtful. The gravity has freaked out more in this playthrough for me than it ever has in my entire life. It's bizarre, actually. Because, you know, this game has been acting like Mad Space in this playthrough more than it should. And as we all remember, Mad Space is bad. So, don't be like Mad Space, kids. If you're gonna give hints to people, just tell them the actual hint.
Ted, give me your address. I'm just gonna fly over there. It'll be faster.
I'll prove you wrong, Steven. It'll only take 12 hours. Oh yeah, there is an elevator. It goes up to this part. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it does.
There we go. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, well, the very... Oh my god. 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 I am video games. It's almost like I've been playing for... What? What time is it? It's almost like I've been playing for 8 hours straight.
I regret ever sleeping with you.
Yeah,
wait, when did that happen?
Get good.
When did that happen? Was I drunk that night?
Yeah, you bet your ass you were.
You know, I told Gareth to make sure to not let anyone take advantage of me in my weakened state. But he probably just laughed at me.
Yeah, that sounds like him. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, Ted.
You know, when I was saying we probably would be up till 6 in the morning, I thought that I was being pessimistic. But nope, that's gonna be a thing that happens.
It's gonna be a reality.
Ugh. You know, okay, you know what? I'm going to save myself some time and beat the Magic Koopa before getting Spring Mario to make my life better. There we go.
Ted, just load one of your files that has 100% and just go be Bowser.
That's cheating.
Yeah,
And I made fun of Catherine for cheating.
it's not cheating when the tree goes down.
I made fun of Catherine for cheating, so I can't be mean to her without also trying to back myself up. I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah.
Who cares? The stream might go down.
People donated to... People wanted this. If they didn't want this, they could have not gave their money.
They wanted
they could have
100% file.
They could have waited.
They nothing about actually playing it.
No, we said very specifically, if we get $15,000, I would get all 120 stars. We very specifically. Yeah, no, if people wanted to not see, if people didn't want me to see this, do this, they would have given their money after I had beaten Bowser. So, I don't know why you guys want to see me die 12 times to Mecha Bowser, but you did.
Who wouldn't want to see you die, Ted?
Yeah.
I can think of a few reasons.
Okay. Well, people do want to see me die. They want to see me burn in The Sims. By a pretty substantial lead, if I remember correctly, actually.
Ted, you almost have $300.
I know. How much is Gareth at? He's like not even close, right? I know he's number 2, but...
Leon's referencing the Nintendo-thon. They donated for 100%. They didn't donate to see it.
Oh. Did you guys have a donation? Did you guys make 100% BK a incentive for that?
Huh?
For Banjo-Kazooie, that was 100%, right?
Yeah.
Was that an incentive, or were you just always gonna 100% that game?
remember.
Okay, now, do you remember how late you guys were up doing this movies?
Not as late as this.
Yeah. You guys also had more people with you, too. That always helps. Like, when you have, like, 20 people in your Skype call, being like, what the hell is going on?
That was a good night. That was the first time that I'd ever beaten Banjo-Kazooie.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Seriously? Ah.
See, now, here's the thing. I had always played Banjo-Kazooie. It's just, here's this thing that I do, Ted. There are several games that I have played almost all the way through, but didn't want to beat. I think I have this thing where it's like, I don't want this experience to end, so if I don't beat it, then that technically means it hasn't ended. That's how I am with Persona 5 right now. I'm on the 1st of November, so I've got like a little less than 2 months of the game left. And I don't want to beat it. I don't want this stupid anime game to end.
Yeah. I have not played... Well, I don't have a PS4, so I really can't play it, but... I have not played Persona 5 yet. Although everybody I hear says that it's, like, the best game ever.
It is not the best game ever. It's the most addicting game ever.
That is a good distinction, yes. Because, like... Yeah, that's a good distinction. Sorry. I had like a comparison that I could have made, but it's gone. I don't remember it anymore. So I'm not gonna say it.
Oh, somebody says that they rate Stairfax temperatures over Banjo-Kazooie movies. Wrong.
You did those like right back and back too, didn't you?
Not back to back, but I mean within the same marathon, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it did like a week later.
Was it that? I think it was closer than a week, if I remember correctly. It was a couple of days. I remember I was actually able to catch some of Star Fox live, and I wasn't able to watch any of Banjo live. I don't remember why I couldn't watch Banjo live, I just remember that I couldn't.
But I already found all the sacred teeth.
You see, when we go back to one of those games again, you know we've truly run out of material.
Yup.
Banjo-Kazooie. What a good game.
You see...
Unlike that freak ukulele.
Okay, I'm not gonna get into that argument again. Instead, I was gonna talk about how... Like, Banjo-Kazooie is weird for me because I didn't own Banjo-Kazooie growing up. Banjo-Tooie was the one I played first. And so, when I did play Banjo-Kazooie, like, not that I didn't like it, it's still a great game, it's just, a lot of the little things that they changed that weren't there in the original.
I know exactly where you're coming from with that. One of my first games was Sonic 2. And when I was much older, I played Sonic 1, and I'm like, where the fuck is the spin dash?
Yeah. It also helps that
like,
Sonic 2 is actually a good game, and Sonic 1 is actually not a good game, though.
Yeah, that's also true, but still, it's like, when you play the sequel, and then you go back to play the prequel, you're like, where are all the things that I used to do?
Yeah, like, the big thing for me was the edge grab. You don't get that in Banjo-Kazooie at all. And in Banjo-Tooie, it's the first upgrade you get in the game. No, it's the second upgrade you get because you get the first-person mode upgrade first. But, it's like one of the first things you get in Banjo-Tooie is the edge grab. And so I'd miss stupid easy jumps in Banjo-Kazooie all the time because I'd assume, oh, I'll just grab the ledge. And, no, I'm bad.
Yeah. I still think that Kazooie is better than Tooie, but I understand where you're coming from with that.
Yeah, no, I get that. I get that a lot, and I understand why people like Kazooie more than Tooie. I think it's probably like it's a totally reasonable opinion.
It's deceptively simple. It's so good.
Yeah. And you know, sometimes the things that I don't like about it are the things that other people do like about it. And really, the only problems that the game has were fixed in the HD version, like notes. Like it's like nobody wants to go after every single note in the stage if you die, and that was fixed.
Yup.
So
Yup. That happened in the run that we were doing. I think I had like 94 notes in Click Clock Wood, and I died and had to go back and get them. Luckily, though,
My
I
condolences.
got everything else, so I just had to go back and get all the notes, and it was actually fairly. I think I did it in like 10 minutes, so it wasn't that bad.
Click Clock Wood, though, is one of the worst ones for that to happen, though, because you have to go into each season. It's not like you can just explore the world once.
Yeah, it sucked. But here's actually. I would say the worst one to have that happen would probably be the what the fuck is that level called with the giant ship?
Rusty Bucket Bay.
Bucket. I hate that fucking level so much.
I don't think I've never even gotten to that level. I think the only times I played Banjo-Kazooie originally, I think the farthest I've ever gotten on my own playthrough is Mad Monster Mansion. You see, but the funny thing is that since Banjo is such a, like, the writing in that game is so self-referential, that, like, since the game always makes all these, Banjo-Tooie makes all these jokes about, oh, well, in the first game, such and such, and I'm like, I don't understand any of this. I didn't play that game. There we go, okay. So that means that we can do Luigi. Okay, so, correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody at some point donated saying that if I got the Luigi's purple coins on one try, they would donate money, I think is what they said.
Did they say how much?
I don't remember. You'd probably have to dig through a couple of comments to
No, I can go search through the email. I can just type in the word Luigi. I bet I'll.
Okay. So anyway, we are at 90 stars right now. We've got 30 left. We are 3/4 of the way through this nightmare. I bet you... so I am going to take, like, my last break. Throw some water on my face. Refill my water bottle. And we will be right back. And hopefully we will beat this game before 6 a.m. Okay. So, just for Discord, just for the guys in the Discord, I will be leaving the call. Just so you can talk amongst yourselves without needing to have your social security number on the internet. But yeah, I will be back in 5 minutes just to refill my water, and we will be finishing this game for sure. Okay.
Okay, got it.